Hello.
Hello, welcome back to Candlekeep Mysteries. Uh, so, we've gone on various adventures. Returning player Gray is here as Pan. All the other players have been here recently. But as a recap, we went on a bunch of adventures. But right now we are mid-adventure, going up a mountain in order to find an evil, not evil. Yeah, I guess evil, but a mean spellcaster who trapped a djinn in a book, and we are trying to free said djinn. Um, so last time we had hiked up a cliffside, um, gone into the water in order to go into a cave filled with coral, fought some ghosts. Halvard, Lamb, and Nightshade were all struck by fear by the ghost, and were all aged by various ages. So Nightshade got 10 years, I think Lamb got 20 years, and Halvard got 40 years. So Halvard went from being like 30 to being 7. Nightshade's a fairy, so 10 years wasn't that big of a deal. But Lamb was like apparently 18 and was now 38. He's like, I'm middle aged now. So we found out that Zugzug could greater restoration it, provided he had a long rest. We met a nice dragon who was super friendly, really into colors. His hoard didn't consist of like diamond, gold, rubies. Like it was just coral and weird pieces of metal and different colors and so we needed something from we needed to explore his hoard. So we traded him an item of a color he did not have. We traded him a moonstone. And in return, we explored his lab and we found out our next destination, which was atop a mountaintop at the lair of cloud giants. So we're hiking. We went towards a mountain. We had to answer 4 riddles to get to the mountain. Jess was super happy she missed that.
Lucky bitch.
And we are now on this mountain. We fought some winged kobolds. We're doing checks because it's super cold, super windy. It's snowing at some times. And right now we're in the middle of a battle with a yeti. Zugzug and Lamb are really cold, and Zug's not used to this. He comes from a temperate climate. Like he comes from the jungles and stuff. So they go to get help. And here come Nightshade and Pan. Pan and Nightshade, you are climbing up this mountain, and you see the party, of which right now consists of just Fusfajar, Halvard, and Sendu, up here. Pan, you have not met Halvard yet. In character you can meet them, but Gray, this is John's character, Halvard. He is a lion barbarian. And John is Gray's character, Pan, the koala monk.
Okay, so I assumed that the koala was the koala from the story, but no, this is an
Just
actual
straight up an actual
koala.
koala.
Yeah.
So in
Okay.
the story, I think you might have seen there was Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
Stitch was Pan in cartoon form.
Whose idea was that? Because I love Stitch.
That was me.
Maybe they all must be
Nightshade,
various blue creatures.
and as you see Nightshade, as you meet her at the library and you head towards the mountain and stuff, you notice that Nightshade has a belly bump.
Okay. Do am I smart? Wait, let me double check. I don't have that high of an intelligence. I would think, oh, she's getting fat. Like, like I don't know.
How dare you? How dare you, bitch? Also, join stream if you can.
She'd not been telling everybody, so it wouldn't be a secret. You would have heard it around Candlekeep. Nightshade is pregnant with a man from near Waterdeep. When we went to stop the cult near Waterdeep, she fell for a bartender named Old Fargo, and they made a baby. And so Nightshade is pregnant.
You fell for a man named Old Fargo.
I'm gonna say, show his picture. Show his picture.
Is
need to
half of
see
his
the-
body in a wood chipper?
What?
Fargo reference from the movie Fargo.
Thank you.
Oh.
Kyle.
Okay, I showed the players.
Look at those forearms, my dear.
Could chop down a tree with that chin.
I'd like to roll him up his pole like he's a tree.
So, Gray, does that make more sense now that you've seen old Fargo?
Yeah, it makes more sense. Thank God it wasn't what I was thinking. Yeah, good.
Sendu
happy-
and
I'm
Mildred,
happy for
you, as Busajar is fighting this Yeti and you guys are also engaged in combat, you see behind you, Pan and Nightshade. We will take a moment from combat to RP, like, getting the party together kind of thing.
We stopped in combat?
We're just
He's
taking
not,
a
he's
hot
not
second.
mid-combat with the Yeti, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
thank goodness. You've come at a very opportune time. It seems that Broder and Zugzug have, I don't know, fucked off into space.
They always do this.
Huh?
Oh, introductions are in order. Pan, it is lovely to see you again. This is Halvard. He came out of a storybook, and now he's fighting alongside us.
Do I know you?
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Halvard, this is Pan. I haven't done much work with her, but she seems very reliable. Pan is female, right?
No, that's a man.
Pan is male.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he seems very reliable.
I point at the Yeti and just say,
Oh, yes, we are somewhat occupied at the moment. Nightshade,
Yes.
Pan, if you would be so good as to help us murder this Yeti, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, sure. I'm not feeling the best, but I'm more than willing to help.
Well,
You guys would notice in character that her belly bump has gotten significantly bigger since you last saw her.
Well,
Is
if
it like
you
the size
feel
of a pea?
unwell, then keep your distance. Certainly.
I don't think it can make you sick. I just must be evening sickness. I don't know.
Oh, that's something out of concern for yourself, not concern for me. I cannot get sick, you see.
Jess, I did send you a message.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm fixing the overlay. So,
Okay.
can you give me a second to look at that message?
I need to add Pan and Nightshade to combat. Let me... Pan already did. Thank you, Pan.
Okay. Let me roll initiative quick, and then I will look at that message. Oh, yeah. Let's hope I don't get a 0. Close enough. Hi, John. Thanks for coming into the stream, buddy. Number 1 fan. Number 1 fan.
longest subscriber.
That's right.
If my computer were good enough to both run stuff and watch stuff, I'd be in. When I get my new computer, I'll do.
You pulled the trigger on that, right?
Yeah. It should be here tomorrow.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I bought a computer on Black Friday and spent a lot of money.
Kyle is very cheap or frugal, but mostly cheap, because he'll spend money on things he really enjoys, yet somehow not the things that he needs. So the fact that we were able to bully him into getting a decent PC is really great.
So Pan, you are first in combat. You see that we are fighting a Yeti. Oh, and it's not a regular Yeti; it's an abominable Yeti, which means it's like a super Yeti.
Hell yeah.
He's a nasty piece of work, so watch out.
Amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Do I know what this is?
So you're talking about yeah. You don't. Sendu, you can do an introduction.
I'm router's full.
What?
My mouth is full. Hold on.
Oh! I thought it was in character. What? Just...
Somebody just has a mouthful of bread.
Yeah, John, his speaker is garbage. His mic is garbage. I told him he can use one of my headsets when he gets his computer.
Good.
Oh, Watch out for a pair of arms jutting out from the mountainside. That's an earth elemental that I summoned. Don't worry, he's on our side, at least until I get hit too hard.
Okay.
Out
that
of
is
game,
good to know.
if
Thank you
Sendu
for
loses concentration on the Conjure Elemental spell, the earth elemental will become hostile to all of us.
Ooh, fun.
Cool.
That's so amazing. I am so excited for that to happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would suck
I'm
real
gonna go out
bad.
here. It would.
Currently,
I'm
the earth elemental
afraid of
is
it, but-
mostly embedded in the mountain because it has the earth glide ability.
Can
so
I
it can be
get
moved
closer, or is this where I'm starting from?
100%. You can be right up next to Sendu and Halford. Yep.
Okay, I am going.
Why did you
to
move
go
me
up to
inside of
this
Sendu?
Abominable Yeti.
Sitting on my shoulders.
Yeah, Kyle moved me inside of you. I hope you're not afraid of personal space.
Don't worry, I have very few boundaries. I was created by gnomes.
What is this? Give me a second.
Hey, Pam.
I'm so sorry. I
No,
have
no,
not
it
played
makes
this
complete
character in like
sense. It's
so
completely
long.
fine.
And
It's
I-
okay. It gives us all time to just shovel food in our faces, which we're all about.
Okay.
Important things you need to know about Pan. He has
Huh?
chlamydia. That is all.
Yes. As apparently
Yes.
all koalas do.
Yes. Indeed, they do.
Good question for Scotty.
Does a 13 hit this
The
man?
13 does not hit.
Ah, damn it. Okay, that's my first. Okay, and then I get a second hit. 22.
22 does hit.
Okay, damn it.
Punch him in
Eight
his
straight
Yeti nuts.
damage, and then
Got it.
yes, the nuts of the Yeti.
The nuts of the
What's
Yeti.
Fury Clothes?
Is the Yeti off a cliff right now?
I forgot what the Fury Blows does because I haven't played this.
Flurry of blow when you make an attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. I'm just reading it and doing this at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna do Fury of Blows then, because fuck
Okay.
yeah, let me spend one of my key points.
To answer your question, Jess, he's not off the cliff, but he's at the edge of a cliff. So my earth elemental has been trying to shove him off.
Fun.
He's kind of like King Kong climbing up the skyscraper. Like he's like, "Roar!" A 14 does not hit.
Pan,
Okay,
what are
and that's
these
the end of my turn.
rolls?
I'm sorry, I play a fucking monk. It's fucking.
Flurry of misses.
I really don't like monks anymore.
You have a +9 to hit, so it was not your fault. It was the roll.
You rolled a 4 and 2 5s. Like, goddamn.
I do, and that's the sad thing. I just have horrible rolls.
You know what I do whenever I get mad at the digital dice? I go in and I change my digital dice as if they were real dice. Like, unlucky today! Ting!
All right, Halvard.
Out of character. Am I in a barbarian rage? Because I've got a red check next to one. Am I still in a barbarian rage?
Yeah.
Okay, well then in that case... Does a 24 hit?
Can Halvard
You
get
do have
close
to
enough
move.
to hit?
You
Oh.
do have to move up to it, but yes.
Hey, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? It's all the way at the... Is it like that for... Wait, why is it only like that for me?
You should refresh.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Because you're a good 15 feet away.
Okay. Okay. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So 15 plus...
3
I gotta-
or 2.
Plus 3.
Plus your Divine Fury.
Is that once per...
It's on the first attack that hits.
On,
Thank you.
your, on the
In-
first
in
attack
a
of every
round.
turn. Yeah.
Holy shit.
11 extra.
Okay, and 2 attacks per action. Does it...
16 does hit.
Oh, alright.
So we know that its AC is at least 16.
Mm-hmm.
So...
14 plus 3, so 17.
15 plus 3 plus 11 plus 14 plus 3.
Yes, exactly.
I think 46 damage in total.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, that's hefty.
And I look at him considering his current physical condition.
He is fucked up to like 3/4.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't take long. I might just have Sahara punch him in the face.
Let's go, Sendu!
Sendu.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Bonus action, I'm gonna pop an elemental gift. I'm gonna fly up a little bit. Up
Fun.
the cliff side, and I'm going to pop some Eldritch Blasts at this guy's head. And
You
I'm
flew
level-
specifically because you needed to match Nightshade.
I flew to get over the heads of my allies.
I know, I just...
How dare you put motives in my mouth, sir? Let's hit him a whole bunch of times. 20, 20, 18.
All 3 hit.
Boom. All right. The genie's wrath only applies to the first one, so that's 6. That's if it matters, a total of 26 force and 4 points of fire. Sendu fires off 3 blasts of violet flame that burst in the creature's face. I would like very much for you to perish. Why didn't I take the invocation that pushes creatures backwards?
Indeed, though, your force plus I think the fire was just too much for it, as it literally melted in front of you.
Oh.
What a world! What a world! What a world! And then it does.
Halvard says to Sendu, weren't we talking about that earlier? Just shoving it off the cliff? I feel like I remember that, even though it was only seconds ago that we were discussing it.
That was the plan. I didn't expect it would die quite so quickly. I'm not going to complain, though.
I don't even think it got to take a turn.
No, it did. It did. I think it like threw a rock at Zugzug or Broder, who are no longer here.
So it does not have. It only has a melee attack, and then like.
Oh, never mind. I guess.
And breath attacks like a dragon. So I don't think it got to attack you guys.
I'm sure that it did, because Sahara got a turn last time, and we looped back around to Sendu.
Here, let's. Did I maybe forget to put the Yeti in?
No,
the Yeti
there.
goes right after you. Yeah. Huh. So
Lucky
it must.
us. Did it hit
would
Goosfajar? How's Goosfajar doing?
Foostfajar's okay. That must have been it. He must have hit Foostfajar. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Alrighty. So.
Goodness.
The party has done that.
Good work, guys. I guess you didn't need me after all. I probably should have stayed and took a nap. I do not feel good.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, Nightshade. Do you know what might be the cause? Sendu says, pointedly not looking at her belly.
It's like, well, we had a lot of fighting and that whole magical aging and everything else. I think it's made me all kinds of
Oh dear.
and she
Oh God, is she going into labor?
over.
You guys notice that a pool of like purple liquid appears under Nightshade.
Oh God, her fairy
It's
water
her.
just broke.
Oh no! Sendu was gonna like fly around the steps beneath her, like try to make sure that she's stable.
Oh, it hurts so bad. This doesn't feel like last time.
We should probably try to find somewhere to rest for her. Question, can Sahara, like, carve a cavern out of the mountainside?
Yeah, Sahara. Does Sahara have like mold earth or something like that?
Can I
need
suggest an alternative?
Guys, I feel like
So-
I need to go in the air. It's almost time to push. I can feel it.
Sendu, don't you have a thing that we can go inside and time passes differently?
Yes and no. It doesn't pass differently, but it's more rejuvenating. Maybe that would be... would you like to retire to my vase?
I don't know if I want my child to be born in a vase with your patron.
That's fair, I think. I wouldn't want Agniastra watching me give birth either.
You're very kowtowy in the vase, and I don't want him to take a look at my baby and what?
I would allow Sahara to make an athletics check to try to dig out a cave.
So, Sahara does not have Mold Earth. He does have Siege Monster, which means he deals double damage to objects and structures.
Yeah.
So if we want to hurt the baby, that's helpful.
And I say
No,
Nightshade's
no,
wings
he's
start
object nor a structure.
flicking really
yes,
badly, and she starts to fly a little bit off the ground, but she's also like woozy. Like,
Yeah, so
dear.
Sendu, you can have Sahara make an athletics check with advantage because of the siege thing to try to cave out a cave. Carve out a cave.
That's gonna be a
Yes.
23.
On a 23, indeed, Sahara has carved out a cave in the mountain right underneath here. So there is now an opening that you guys could gather in. And then Sahara could probably stay on the outside, like a boulder, and Sahara would be the door.
Essentially, he's a windbreaker at that point, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I say,
With a face.
It should be warmer within here.
and I say Nightshade tries to limply fly towards the cave, but she keeps like almost falling.
Senju is assisting you as gingerly as he is able.
Nightshade, can I have a survival check?
Oh dear.
God.
Can I give her advantage on that? Can I give her the help action by any means?
Yes. You could, but 12 is good enough. What I will say is, after that one, if somebody wants to do a medicine check or an arcana check, since this is a magical birth, if anybody wants to do arcana or medicine, and if you succeed on those checks, you can give Jess advantage on her survival check. So that's how that'll work.
Gotcha. Are either Pan or Halvard proficient in either medicine or...
No.
I have a +2 to medicine. And a +0 to arcana.
That
Mr. John
sounds
has
like-
a +3 to medicine and a +3 to arcana.
Let's get some medicine rolls.
Incredible. I also have a +2 to medicine and +1 to arcana, but I'm not proficient in
Say
either.
maybe Pan can pet my hair because I don't know if I want the chlamydia bear catching my baby.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and make a medicine check and just go for broke here.
Halvard has a +9 to athletics. So perhaps I squat down and try to catch the baby?
Yes,
I'm gonna say-
sorry, you can do that.
Maybe when its feet comes out, you can pull it out.
Dirty 20 on medicine.
Ooh.
Okay. So, Nightshade. Nightshade.
There. Just keep breathing.
Say it doesn't feel right.
Just
So-
breathe deeply. It's all right.
Two things there. On the medicine check, when I ask you to do your next survival check, Nightshade, you will have advantage thanks to Sendu. On Fustajar's 18 Arcana, he's like, I know it's a magic thing, but you still need to be like. When he starts teaching you like Lamaze breathing, like.
Nightshade looks at you like, I know how to fucking breathe. Foos!
You need to stay calm, Nightshade. Being angry isn't going to assist in anything.
It's the first time someone said my name right.
Oh, well, that's sad, I think.
I'm going through my backpack and I'm throwing things like rope, that's not helpful, mess kit, that's not helpful. I find my bedroll and I have my bedroll in my hands like this and I'm like, alright, hike! And I'm like
Yeah,
ready to...
since you're like petting her head, can you roll a performance check, or persuasion, either performance or persuasion, to try to comfort Nightshade?
Did you want me to roll my
Amazing.
survival
I
check
have a-
again?
Yeah, roll your survival again with advantage.
I have a -1 to performance and persuasion.
Fine, it's fine. It just means you may or may not end up comforting Nightshade, but it's fine. Go ahead. Yeah.
say.
Nightshade, Pan's really trying, but he is not very
Pan, what are you doing? You're distracting me.
Tracks.
Don't juggle. Stop.
I'm sorry.
That tracks. A
Don't
fairy in
juggle.
labor. A fairy in labor can't be comforted.
And then one more survival for that last.
All right, is it straight or is it?
It's still advantage because both Foos and Sendu gave you the help, so I'll say one did it on the first one, one did it on the second,
Okay.
kind of, sort of.
Woo!
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
And then
Ooh!
you're 1 second.
Oh my god.
I gotta get the thing.
That's what she said.
This is definitely a first for me.
Out pops out of Nightshade. Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I go to catch it.
It pops out as like mist, and then solidifies into a baby, into a child in Alfred's arms.
I was really hoping to do the athletics check.
You still can, yeah. Go ahead, give me an athletics check, Alfred.
Yeah,
It's
woo!
like the mist. There you go. Yes.
I
Catch that
got it.
mist.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't catch the baby. The baby's floating. I just catch the mist.
So
The mist, you figure out where in the mist the baby's gonna come out. And
Okay.
You catch it then.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm like, do you want to eat the placenta?
Nightshade just looks at her baby and ignores. And she's like, You're so big.
That's a beautiful, beautiful scarf you gave birth to as well.
We lost Gray.
Nightshade, looking at this boy, you would think he's about 10 years old.
Oh my god, the magic. The things in the forest.
The
The ghosts.
physics aged your baby?
Oh my god.
That makes sense.
And he would look at her and she'd be like, Mama? And she's like, Oh my god, you're beautiful. Come here. And she hugs him and she's like, I'm gonna name you Theo. And he's like, My name is Theo.
Do I understand fairy?
I think they're just speaking in common, but you should look in your sheet and see if you know Sylvan or Elven.
Negative.
Then
But
you
if
do
they're
not understand.
speaking, how fortunate to give birth to a polyglot baby.
A what?
A multilingual.
Multilingual.
Say, well, he gets it from me. It's a little bit of magic. I mean, normally, if I hadn't been magic, this would have been horrible for me.
I'm so proud of you.
Giving birth to a 10-year-old should have obliterated the body of the mother, so you are very lucky, Miss Nightshade.
It's a good thing that fairies give birth to mist and not to physical babies.
Physical babies? Yeah, good god. Is that what happened with Gilgamesh?
Wait. So she queefed and then it became a baby.
Like, yes,
Yeah.
at Jess's specific request.
Kyla was gonna have me ripped asunder. Okay?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No, you need to push out a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I like the survival checks. What would have happened if she failed?
Not anything good.
She and Theo would have started taking damage.
Some extremely unfortunate tearing, I imagine.
Okay. So I look around and I'm like, this is a wonderful thing, but do we descend? Do we go back down the mountain, or do we continue on with our mission?
Character, just because Gray might not know. So last week when we encountered, Nightshade was already pregnant. Last week we encountered ghosts and they aged certain members of the party. Nightshade was aged 10 years, as was the baby in her womb. So that's why the baby is 10.
So the baby was overdue. That makes sense.
10
Okay.
years, yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's got a lot of stuff from me.
Wildly passionate.
And I
If
say
you
his.
were a fairy, you would have gone into labor that exact moment, I think. right?
For
Like,
sure.
If she weren't a fairy, she would have just been ripped from the inside out.
Right,
As a
like,
10-year-old
as
burst
soon
into
as
being.
the clock struck 9 months or whatever, it would have popped out.
Especially 10 years after that. Like, that would have been bad. It's a good thing that on the ghost stat block it says only creatures it can see.
Well, yes, but that's the thing. At the time, Jess
Oh
and the
no, I'm totally just making... Y'all made a valid decision in character as the DM and a player. I'm just making fun.
Yeah, my logic as the DM was that at that point in the pregnancy, they were one creature.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Nightshade,
So,
how do you feel? Do you need to rest here for a while?
I actually feel really good. Really good. And she's like, oh, look at his wings. He's flying already.
He is a beautiful child, Nightshade.
I say Theo looks up at Sendu and goes, Daddy?
Oh, no.
He looks
Uncle,
over at
perhaps.
Foos, goes, Daddy?
Nightshade, you might want to curb this before it goes too far.
Nightshade goes, oh no, honey. Oh no. Your daddy is at the bar. You're going to meet him later. Say, he's really strong. You're going to grow up to be a big, strong boy.
Nightshade,
He's like, he looks down and he starts to glow a bit and he's like, I'm strong. And you see like a little bit of like fire come off of him. He goes, fun.
Nightshade, I don't know that this is the safest environment for a child. It's
Agreed.
difficult enough for us to ascend. May I recommend... It's not impossible that I could establish a separate chamber in the vessel for Theo to stay in. At least for the time being.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with Mom. Oh, it's okay. I'll protect him. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, he's 10. He's a big, strong boy.
Nightshade, there is an active blizzard happening outside.
She looks around and she's like, oh, I didn't even realize. Theo,
You were a little bit distracted, I think.
are you warm? Are you warm enough, Theo? As he's like lit on fire, he's like, I'm warm, Mama. It's fine.
I'm warming the force of the wind. I was feeling my chassis get dented as we were outside. I don't believe this is a safe environment for a child.
Yeah, does he have to roll saving throws?
So yeah, mechanically, we were making like constitution saving throws and athletics checks to avoid taking damage from the cold and the wind and the stone.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So, if we're metagaming, he is a full character with, like, a character sheet and everything. Funnily enough, if you refresh for D&D Beyond, you'll see Theo Sweetcorn as a character in the campaign.
Surely he doesn't have class levels, though.
He does. He's a level 1 sorcerer. And so...
Oh, what cantrips does he have?
He hasn't picked any yet.
The thing is, logic, so he is a half-elf, but really he's a half-fairy. But the idea is that sorcerers are born with their magic, and because of his fast growth, being 10 years instantly, he has innate magic, so he's a sorcerer, and so he is a training level 1 character. There's that. So-
He's like, I can help. I'm a big boy now.
So basically, we could treat him like Valinor if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm. And I say, he's a level 1, so he's not gonna take much hits. He's gonna stay with the bags, and he's gonna, maybe he'll level up as we go along. We'll see.
Child labor, yeah.
But like a level 1 versus level 7 stuff, he would just be instantly
Yeah, well,
murdered.
especially because you're level 11 right now, so
Yeah.
level 11.
I will leave this to your discretion, Nightshade, but should you decide otherwise, my vessel remains an option.
Thank you.
I search and examine the corpse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a whole dead Yeti outside.
Being that it's a wild creature, it has nothing on its corpse.
And you mean the wolf wasn't carrying 60 gold pieces in a fire ring? In that case, I recommend that we get moving.
Sounds good. He just holds on to Mom's arm, and they fly off together.
Kyle, the duration of Conjure Elementals is 1 hour. So I'm pretty sure it's still sticking around, but let me know if its duration expires.
At what point did you cast him?
I cast it when we first started ascending the mountain. So before the first riddle, I cast Conjure Elementals.
Ooh.
If it's gone, let me know. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I think you guys would have spent like half an hour to 45 minutes trying to do those riddles.
That's fair.
I
That's
also
fair.
feel like labor sometime might have passed while she gave birth to a child.
Oh, that's exactly what Kyle was saying, yeah.
Yeah, the hiking plus the labor, yep. Okay.
That's valid. That's valid. It's a shame. I like Sahara, but...
Well then, shall I lead the way? On we plow.
I believe so.
Do
So, you go this way without a problem. You're going to come up to here as it spirals around.
okay.
Sendu was gonna keep up the rear with Fusfajar, just like keep his eyes on Nightshade and Theo. I think he's still concerned about her.
I'm gonna say, can you send Theo to the back so that he wouldn't be over top of Nightshade?
Okay. Stop moving him.
Sorry.
I think I just moved you to the map layer by accident.
Oh no.
Incredible.
So, all of his spells are like, I took friendly spells. So he's got like Mage Hand, Mending, Message, Prestidigitation. So it's all gonna be like little kid stuff. He's not gonna be in fights. He's just...
Nor should he be.
Yeah.
We should not be willfully endangering children.
Okay, so as we are going along this part, we're going to make another round of checks, team.
Okay.
Probably only get to about here when we make those checks. Okay, so let's start with a con check from the cold.
Oh, I can't cast Enhance ability on him. I can do it on myself. Damn it. Alright, well...
If you want to, for example, Nightshade, if you want to roll yours with disadvantage in order to give Theo advantage, you could do that. So you can give him the help action, but you would give yourself disadvantage on that roll.
I feel like as a mother I would, but his isn't that much worse than mine, to be honest.
Yeah.
So...
And then if anybody fails, Pan got a nat 20, so Pan can cover someone with fur if they fail.
Alright, well, here's my disadvantage roll. Cool.
For the record, I am casting Bear's Endurance on myself because fuck this mountain.
So he would have been fine anyways. Well, fuck my life.
Well, an
And
11
it's
is still fine anyway, because
Okay.
I believe I beat the DC 10, so I think you're okay.
Nice.
Woohoo! Wow, I'm glad I have that advantage. Holy shit.
Then, need one from Pan, and I'm gonna roll Foos.
I
Oh,
got
Pan
a
got the
nat
nat 20. No, I'm sorry. No, Pan got the nat 20. Yep, never mind.
And I was going to say to Nightshade earlier that I think this is a perfect opportunity to show the child how to fight, because in my tribe, my people, we show our youngins how to crack skulls open at like the age of 1, so it's okay.
Okay, so
You know,
Hey,
That's a good point. In the world of D&D, you start training your son to be like a squire at like the age of like 8. So I feel like...
yeah. And I say in the Feywild, everything could be dangerous even when it looks nice. So we start teaching them probably from the second they're born, and hopefully eventually we'll get back there. So, you know.
Foos did fail. So, Pan, will you warm up Foos, please?
Fuck
With-
no, yeah, of course.
Okay.
I remember
Alright,
everybody
and then-
hated Goose at the start of this.
No, it's a running joke. I don't think it's real. And so...
Sendu would like Fusfajar to survive.
And then now, everybody, roll me athletics or acrobatics as the wind and the snow come buffeting you and could roll you off the mountain. Same thing applies Nightshade.
Okay, so you said athletics or acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay, so even though I can fly.
Yeah, because it's still windy and you can still be pushed around.
Okay,
If
Theo
anything,
got
being
a
in the air might make you more susceptible to the
13,
wind.
and Nightshade gets a 16.
And then Foos. Got a 13. Okay, so everybody passes. So, unfortunately, Sendu's nat 20 goes to waste
That's
on that.
fine. I'm just happy to not be face planting anymore on these stone steps.
All right, as you
For context, for Jess and Gray, I failed one of these checks last session and very nearly lost control of Sahara.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad. Oh, the front is to the right.
Yes.
I said I was keeping up the rear guard, so I should be back there. Oh, I see how it aligns around.
I say Nightshade has crafted like the baby backpacks, you know what they have, like when you're a kid you wear the bear on the back and then it's connected to your hand.
Baby Bjorn.
Well, she's not having him ride her. It's more like, you know, so the kid can't run away. Like the little bear that is attached.
Child leash?
Well, it's a child backpack, but it is also a leash. Yes.
Oh, motherfucker. These bastards again?
The difference this time is, well, last time you saw winged kobolds, you now see kobolds riding other kobolds.
That's
like,
weird.
The winged kobolds are being ridden by other smaller kobolds?
Yes, the top ones are the mounted, the bottom ones are the mounts.
Mecha Shiva.
Weird.
Well, this is problematic.
So you see 5 winged kobolds riding 5 other winged kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just seems redundant. Why don't the top 5 just fly themselves?
I mean, you make a good point.
I would like to propose that I simply end this before it becomes a problem.
Well, have we pulled aggro on them yet? Are they aware of us?
No, you've seen them. They're gonna make a perception check on you right now.
Oh, it wouldn't be our stealth versus their passive perception?
You guys didn't declare you were stealthing.
That's fair. We did not, in fact.
Is there a passive stealth?
There's no such thing
You're
as passive
a
stealth.
giant lion man, so I think your passive stealth is 2.
Hey, lions are quite good at sneaking up on their
They
prey.
have indeed noticed you. So,
Oh,
I will allow these people to move up if... There we go, and we will go into initiative.
Blast attack. The good news, Pan and Nightshade, these creatures are not particularly durable.
She goes, Theo, baby, you hide over there with the bag, okay?
God damn it.
All right, Mommy. No problem. It's like,
I think Nightshade was the one with the bag of holding, and so now Theo has the...
yeah.
What a good boy.
Theo goes, go get him, daddies.
Daddies. Plural.
What?
She called all the males in the group daddies.
Theo's a
Do
guy.
I look like you? Are you
Theo
covered in...
Theo doesn't know what it looks like. He hasn't used a mirror before.
I roar at Theo. Can you do that, kid?
He goes,
Yeah.
All right. Everybody into initiative.
The feeling when the 2 party members with negative dexterity beat you in initiative.
hey, I'm used to rolling 1, so, you know.
That's fair.
Hey, where'd I go?
You're owed a win.
Oh, my 6 didn't show up?
I think it went in under Theo.
No.
No, but it looks like you didn't have Nightshade selected when you rolled that.
No, I did, but it didn't.
Oh, weird.
That's okay. I'll take it. No, I'll put it at 6. I won't be a cheater McCheaterson.
Jess, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want Theo to have his own initiative, or do you want Theo to act on your turn?
I think he's his own person.
Okay.
I got a 12.14.
I think Theo's on potion duty and cheerleading duty.
The bad guy's got a 20.
Lovely.
Well,
Gross.
fuck that.
Hate it.
And there's 10 of them.
If they come for Theo, I'm breaking their faces.
I think we're missing somebody.
I said I got a
We're missing
12.14.
Oh,
I-
yeah, wait.
I
Cover,
did
make
say
sure
it.
that before you roll initiative, you select your tokens.
It should do that automatically.
It absolutely has no way of doing that automatically.
Well, okay, so, John, here's the reason why it can't, because, for example, Jess right now has both Nightshade and Theo, so D&D Beyond would have no way of knowing which token to ascribe the initiative to unless you're clicking it. Me, I have both Fusfajar and the Kobolds, and so it wouldn't have a way of knowing which one I was rolling for initiative for. So that's why it can't do it automatically unless you click the token.
Stupid. All my other dice rolls are fine.
It's because the initiative tracker. That's the, yeah. So what'd you get? I'll type it in for you.
12.14. I rolled with advantage, but that was what I got.
So the kobolds are up first.
Boo.
Those whores.
Theo goes, what's a whore?
Ugh.
Sendu did not say that! Not in front of a child!
He said it in his other language.
Sendu in Gnome refers to them as whores.
So they fly above you. Let me give myself some more room to work with. I'm gonna give some more of the height here.
Does this give me time to get a cookie?
I mean,
Probably.
they're gonna
There's
attack.
10 winged kobolds and like 6 other people before you in the initiative order.
So they're gonna fly above the party, and not that close because they don't want to get attacks of opportunity and stuff. So they're gonna fly. You know.
Can we just do a riddle? Do we have to fight 10 fucking winged kobolds?
Don't worry. When it gets to my turn, I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static and ruin all of their lives.
And they're gonna drop rocks on all of you. So let's do that.
That sounds like that sounds like an athletics check.
It's
Not
actually
though.
probably an attack against our ACs.
It's just your AC. Yeah.
Boo.
You're not a monk. You can't roll to catch things. Pan can though.
Alright, so, let's see here.
Yes, I can.
Alright, that's gonna be 2 attacks against each of you. 12 will miss Sendu, I'm guessing.
Astonishingly, yes. My AC
Yes.
is 13.
Okay. A 22 will hit, though.
My AC is actually 30, so it misses. No, my AC is
Sendu-
13. You hit the fuck out of me.
Sendu, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. Then on Foos, that's a 22, not 22, sorry, you said the 22. A 24 and a 23, both of those will hit Foos. Foos takes 6 damage. Then 2 attacks against Nightshade. A 19 and a nat 20 against Nightshade.
The 19 does not hit, and let's see. I have mithril plate, not the other plate. Okay.
Alright, so then...
I need to get me that good kind where it can't be crit on.
It's
The
11 hit.
adamantine?
11 bludgeoning to Nightshade.
Mm-hmm.
Then against Pan, it's a 17 and a 22.
Yeah, they both have.
Okay.
Pan, don't forget that as a monk you have deflect arrows. Deflect missiles, which I'm pretty sure
Do
this
I?
is a ranged attack, right?
Yeah, range.
Yeah, monks have a thing that if they can catch and sometimes throw back ranged objects.
Can I do that?
You tell me.
It should be on your D&D Beyond sheet under reactions.
You can do it to at least one of them.
Question:
It
how far
says-
away are these guys from us?
They're flying like 10 feet above you.
Okay.
Or 5 feet above you, or whatever it is, yeah.
I mean, is it 10 or is it 5?
There's
It's
a
only
5-foot space between me and Fustajar and them, so they are...
Yeah, but 10 feet between Nation. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. They're 10 feet above us, and then 15 feet above the rest of y'all.
It's called Deflect Missile attack. So Deflect Missile, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 15. Wow!
No.
If you reduce damage to 0 and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to turn it back at them. So, Gray, please roll me a d10 plus 15.
Nice.
I mean, she's just gonna negate one of these.
A D10 plus 15.
When it's your monk level plus your dex. Your dex is a 4 and you're a level 11 monk, so that's why it's a 15. Yep. That's crazy good.
That's nice.
18.
18. You would have taken 11, so that means you take none, and then you catch a missile, and you can throw it, or you can only, sorry, it would have been 2 missiles that would have hit you, you can only do it to one of them. So, you do take 4 damage, but the one that would have done the 7 damage, you get a chance to turn it back at them. So now you, if you want, you can spend 1 key point, and then make a ranged weapon attack with it.
I'ma do that.
Nice.
Hiya! Did this one right above me.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
17.
There you go. 17 does indeed hit.
Fuck that guy up.
Woohoo.
7 damage. Is he dead?
So, that's actually exactly. He's actually exactly dead.
Ha. Nice.
They have
Oh
7.
my gosh, that's amazing.
Spectacular.
That's some good information.
Would have been the other one. There we
Theo goes, ooh, good job.
go. And then Halvred, the last 2 rocks are for you. Let me find that.
Lovely.
A 19 and a 16.
Both hit.
For 13 bludgeoning damage.
How
Which,
much?
unfortunately, your rage would have ended because we were giving labor and stuff.
No, I know that, but
Okay.
what? How much?
Oh, 13. Alright, that's the kobold's turn. Well, actually, they can actually... How much movement do they use to fly over you? I think all their movement, so they're going to stay there, yeah. Pan.
Okay, I'm gonna cast something.
Ooh.
Because I can, and I'm gonna use my key points. Give me 1 quick second. 1, 2, alright, let's see. 3, 4. Okay, that's 4 key points. And I'm going to cast Fireball on these bitches.
Ooh.
What?
Yes.
Kyle, if they have 7 hit points, they just all die.
Wait, sorry, okay, DC 14 dex save, and it's a fireball, and you point it to a point in space, yeah, even if they save, they would all take 16, or, so yeah, they all die. Good job.
Holy shit, okay.
Theo's
I don't-
eyes get really big, and he's like, I like fire.
Uh-oh.
I
That's
think
not
Sendu
good.
just looks at Pan and says, have you always been able to do that?
Yeah. I learned,
Oh.
I learned some new tricks a lot.
Say Theo goes and just flies around Pan's head, like that annoying little kid that just is like super excited about that one thing. And he's like, how long have you been able to do that? How do you do that? Can you show me how to do that? I like your ears. I like your claws. They're sharp.
Yeah, we are out of initiative, they all dead. Good
Cool.
job.
I would. I assume their bodies fall to the earth.
You guys need to give me dex saves to dodge out of the way of 10 flying carcasses that are dropping.
God on high.
Say Theo came over after they fell.
Yeah, Theo is safe. You guys, just the rest of you.
Okay, this is bad for me, probably. Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, are we actually dodging their falling bodies?
Yup.
It
Kyle.
wasn't just Kyle being dumb? Alright.
It is Kyle just being dumb. But
Still got an 18.
It
That's
was
all.
John who suggested it. John is the one that said, "Are their bodies falling down?" And I'm like, "Yes."
well, I think because
Yes,
he
they
wants to loot them, Kyle.
Yeah, obviously.
Not because, you know.
He wants to take damage from the.
Senju would like to, with his 18, to catch one of the falling bodies.
Works. Only nat 20s can save other people.
No, he's talking about the dead bodies. He wants to loot them.
No, I just want to catch one and just burn it alive. Or dead.
Yeah.
Burn it all dead.
Yeah.
Burn it
forgot
dead.
that Pan already killed them all. It's charred kobold. I don't want to catch that. Never mind.
It
No,
smells
nobody.
weird.
Okay, so I think it's just Foos and Nightshade who failed, right? Yes.
Yeah. So you only punished yourself and me.
Nightshade, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ridiculous.
Foos takes 14 bludgeoning damage.
So Theo comes in the mommy.
I did do that slightly. Fuck it. Okay, cool. No, I should be. Okay, we should do it honestly. Jess, heal for 7 because I did the math wrong. And then Foos will heal for 8.
The falling charred kobold bodies healed them?
No, I did too much damage to both Nightshade and Foos, so.
Oh.
I rolled 4d6 instead of 2d6, so that's why I refunded hit points. Okay. So the party can now move on. You see as you approach the northern part, there is a staircase. As you get towards the staircase, we're going to repeat our typical saving throws up this mountain. So let's start with con saves.
Did I find anything in the corpses?
Oh, yeah. You loot the corpses? Unfortunately, there's nothing there.
Okay, that's not for the stairs. That's for concentration on maintaining enhanced ability on myself. This is for the mountain. Oh shit, yeah. Also, rest in pieces, Pan.
Huh?
I said also rest in pieces, Pan. With your
Oh
6.
no, why?
Yeah.
Am I dying? Oh, yeah,
1,
I forgot.
3. So we need, when Nightshade comes back, and I'll have Foos roll.
I'm here.
I need a con save, Nightshade and Theo.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Okay.
He has a D6 hit die.
Now wait, Nightshade, remember, did you want to give yourself disadvantage to get, you should remember that always. You can give yourself disadvantage to give him advantage. It's a little
Okay.
late now, but as it's new, I'll let you do it if you want.
Yes.
But at some point I will stop with reminders and you do have to remember, but I will give you the chance now. So yours turns into an 11, and his turns into a 15. Okay. So it looks like only Pan failed. Pan, you take 2 cold damage. And then, again, with athletics or acrobatic, as the wind and the snow blow through, trying to tear, you feel like this mountain has a vendetta against the party. Oh no, Pan! Oh, Pan!
No,
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
We'll see how that affects it. Oh no, Foos!
Oh my god, they both have +8s!
What?
Theo is so good at it.
Alright. And then, okay, nobody got a nat 20, so no one can save Pan and Foos.
Well,
So
rest in
Pan and
pieces.
Foos are gonna fall. So let's
Off
go
the
with.
cliff?
They do unfortunately fall off the cliff. But they can come back from it. So, Pan and Foos are gonna make another athletics or acrobatics to actually, yeah, athletics or acrobatics to try to grab onto the cliff and try to hold themselves.
May I make an argument on Pan's behalf?
What's up?
That the monk's slow fall ability would give her advantage on this check to catch the cliff?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good flavor. That's
Wait,
good. I
can
like that.
Theo be like, oh no? And can he cast Featherfall on one of them?
Oh,
Right after we do these checks, because we don't even know if we're going to hit the ground or not, but yes.
What?
Right after, me and Pan are going to make one more set of checks, and then you can cast spells or try to catch them with your wings or things like that. Yeah.
Okay. He's only got 2
What was the
spell
second
slots,
reason?
guys.
Athletics or acrobatics. Boost passes, so he is now clinging to the wall.
Holy shit, with a knife.
And you have it. Oh!
I have a
Man.
nat 20. Okay.
So you got a nat 20, so on a nat 20, I'll say that you not only cling, you climb back up. You are there now. You're still hanging on the edge, but you're a little closer to the edge.
Hanging on the edge.
Goodness gracious.
So, now the party can act. You see Pan clinging to the edge. You see Foos about to fall.
No. Pan is up.
Pan was here. So.
Oh, I thought you said that she
successfully
climbed
there.
back up.
Yes. No, I mean, not like up to the surface, but like up to the edge.
Oh, okay. All right. Nightshade will fly down and help. Let's see. Who's got... I mean, you both have the same plus. She's gonna fly to Foos because I think she's the only one who can reach him. And she's gonna use her strength to help him get up.
Okay. So then Foos will roll his athletics with advantage. Is anybody helping Pan get that last little bit?
Send is gonna
Theo goes over there.
And, the
I'll
last
help.
And roll your athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
Theo attempts to help and is clearly, like, not actually helping. He's way too weak.
I roll one more,
bit.
yeah?
Less.
One more.
Okay. Thank you.
And then
Also, I
Foos
don't
is
know if
going
you
to
guys
roll
know,
again because he's not quite there.
What was that, Gray?
my shit's super laggy. My shit's super laggy, so I hear you guys like twice.
Oh, okay. Yes. One more roll
Did it
as
roll?
Pan with advantage.
Oh, it's rolling. Give it a minute. Okay, a 17.
Right, Pan, you're back up. We are back on track, team. Good job.
Woohoo!
that was close.
Theo's like, I did it, Mom. Did you see? And she's like, yes, honey. I saw. Very good.
Are you alright, Pam? That was a nasty slip.
I'm okay. This happens all the time. It's okay.
Say, Theo goes over and just, like, starts, like, brushing your ears and your hair and stuff, trying to soothe you. Don't worry. It's okay if you don't have wings.
Oh.
Right then. Anyway.
I don't know what to say to this child.
You approach
okay,
here.
you proceed.
You see the giant castle at the top of the mountain. This part is so sheer and so icy. It's gonna be a heck of a thing to make it up this part.
Well,
It's gonna be athletics or acrobatics with disadvantage, and you have to make it every what was it? 15 feet.
So could we tie a rope about our waist and tie that to perhaps a
Carabiner,
rock,
baby.
so that perhaps if we do fall, we don't fall very far?
do we have
do you
hammers
have-
and titans?
I have rope.
I don't know that anybody has pythons though.
Pittons?
Pythons.
Is it?
I have
it's
rope. What if we tie the ropes to each other? Like, so it's a one person to the next person, like they do it.
So with that is that if one goes, we could all go, or
Oh
two
shit!
go, we
No,
all go.
I do have 10 pythons.
Oh, okay, problem solved. Then yes, I will say that if it's not that it would give you a disadvantage, but if you fall, you won't fall too far. You'll just like go backwards a little bit. Yeah.
Question for myself and Nightshade: how does flight affect those checks?
Mm-hmm.
The ice would not affect you, so it's just about the wind and trying to fly up. So it will just be acrobatics or athletics flat with no disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay, Sendu. I think Sendu wants to get like here and hammer in that first python, and then set the rope around it with Halvard's help.
All right.
Give me survival to tie that knot.
Oof. Okay. Halvard, how's your survival?
Could it also be dexterity?
Much better than yours. Ooh, maybe
You
not
could
much
also
better than
do
yours.
sleight of hand if you
Yeah.
want to say it involves, being deft with
Dexterous.
fingers.
I mean, my survival is 2 points higher than my. Can I give Halvard the help action on survival instead of doing it myself for that?
Yeah,
for
that's
this
cool
knot?
when you're doing it. That's fair.
Yeah. So Halvard, roll again. Are you kidding me, Halvard?
Hold on. But what's it gotta be, right? You gotta beat a 10, right?
Look, you don't know. You don't know what the DC is, and the thing
Alright.
is, in universe. No, here's the thing though. In universe, you don't know whether you passed or failed. So as far as you know, you tied a real good knot.
Sure.
Um,
All right.
I'm gonna give
question.
myself disadvantage so that Theo gets advantage.
Yes.
And we're doing what? Athletics again? Acrobatics?
So I'm gonna put you all it's kind of gonna be like a snail race. So I'm gonna put you all on the mountain. And then every so for example, Sendu, you have to make 2 successful checks to get up. That's 15, then 15.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's true for everybody.
I was
Athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics. If you're walking on the ground, it's with disadvantage.
So is that 4 checks?
Well, we're just going to start with 1 now. So everybody do 1 athletics or acrobatics based on whether you have advantage or disadvantage.
Shit. Hell yeah.
How do you roll with disadvantage on?
So for me,
You
it's
hold down control and then you click.
So it's into it.
Interesting.
Alright, then just do it twice.
You have to make sure in your settings it has that. Ooh.
Oh, now it does it. It's okay.
You have to be clicked on the page, and you can like hover over it as you're holding it down, and it'll change the dice for you.
It also depends on what you have it set to. So mine is shift for advantage and control for disadvantage, but it could be different things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Halvard got a 22, Theo got a 20, Nightshade also got an 18, and with disadvantage got a 17, and Sendu got a 25. Okay, everybody gets to move 15 up.
Cool.
How many pythons can I put in the ground on the way up there, Kyle? Can I do 1 per 5 feet, or only 1 in the course of that movement?
I would say just 1 when you get to the 1 when you get to 15.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna plant 1 where I end up then. And that is a survival check for that rope?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. I don't suppose anyone
Oh.
can give me the help action on this.
Well, again, I have +4 to survival, and I'm due for a good roll.
You say that, but...
It's kind of hard. It was easy on the stairs to do it, but here, your knot is. I guess if you tied your knot in between you and Halvard, it would be like, yeah, obviously if you tied the knot over here, he couldn't help. But if you tied the knot between you and Halvard, then yes, I would just say yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'll give Halvard the help action on his survival check.
Alright,
To secure a knot there.
so that's with advantage.
That is
Yes.
correct. There we
Successfully
go!
have a marker right there. Yes.
Oof.
Now,
Okay,
here's
good.
the question, though. Who is actually tied onto this rope? Is everybody tied onto this rope?
Are we taking
Sendu-
turns?
I assume we were like daisy chaining ourselves
Yeah.
to these pythons.
Yeah.
So like Sendu and Halvard tied to the python directly, Pan's tied to Halvard, Nightshade and Theo are tied to Pan, Fusvajar is tied to Nightshade.
Okay. I probably would have had the group make more survival checks to tie you successful or not, but it's fine. So...
Well, there's no reason why they can't do that now, though. They can't tie their ropes now. I mean, we made it this far, but they can tie their ropes now.
Okay, so let's have, Pan, Nightshade, Theo, and Fusadar all do survival with advantage, because we'll say that Sendu and Halvard were helping them tie them up earlier. So...
Also, somebody got a nat 20.
Oh, I got one on the athletics check on the first round, but no one else failed, so I didn't have to save anyone.
Oh, that was Theo. My bad. Let me do...
He had to do it too, so just make sure you do yourself with disadvantage.
Why?
You said everyone got advantage, though, because
Yeah.
you were helping all of them.
Oh, sorry, then it would be flat for... Because I was saying just wanted to give Theo the advantage, so that's what I was...
No,
but
I
yeah.
didn't on this check. Because it was just
Okay.
a not check.
No, you're right. The not check said... JD's right. I said everybody gets advantage, so the 15 and the 25 both hold. Yes.
Well,
All
she got a nat 20 on the...
Yeah, no, I said 25, which is... Yes, the nat 20.
Bada bing,
Yes.
bada boom.
And then, Gray, you're back. Can you please roll a survival check?
With advantage.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, and I was gonna ask. So the ground is ice, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so I have this thing called. Let me look at it real quick.
Koala
Shape.
spiky shoes?
No, shape of flowing river. As an action, you spend 1 key point to manipulate, reshape, raise, or lower, freeze, or unfreeze an area of ice or water no larger than 30 feet on one side of you, within 120 feet of you. Could I use 1 key point to potentially get rid of the ice, so it's not so hard for us?
I really like that. The only downside I would see is you would melt the ice, it would turn to water, it would flow downwards, and then snow and ice would take its place. But yes, I think so. Yes, I like that. So then, Pan, you do so, and the party sees as where once was an icy rock, there's a waterfall for a second, and the water gushes down, and now you have a clear rock to walk up.
Nice.
Oh. Could you always do that, too?
Yeah, I'm an avatar, basically. I'm like from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know
Yes.
all four.
I don't know what that means, but
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
happy for you.
familiar with this play.
It's a bardic
bardic
play,
play,
yes.
yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, Pan is Way of the Four Elements monk, and I don't know if I actually don't. Last time Pan was here, I think like Pan had very little elemental, so yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the fireball is definitely new.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Okay, so then now we can all make our last, hopefully, athletics or acrobatics check to get up to the cloud castle, flat because there's no more ice.
Fabulous. It looks like Sendu had no problem.
Sendu is unfucking stoppable.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Why did I do a constitution check? My bad. It's a +6. So, technically, mine's a +8. So, it would just be 24. Or, no, wait. It would be 20 because I took disadvantage.
Yes, and then Theo's?
Going. 17.
Alrighty. So the party successfully makes it to the mountaintop.
Woohoo.
What am I seeing here?
You're seeing this?
This is Celestia from My Little Pony, right?
I don't think so.
No, it's not, actually. I'm just being an asshole.
It's where
Ooh.
Corrin lives in Dragon
All
Ball
of this
Z.
is visible, Kyle. Is that supposed to be?
I didn't see anything. 'cause
I saw
was...
blur in second floor and then it was gone.
I saw a great deal that I'm going to choose to forget.
Thank you.
I'm here for you.
Alright, we can go back now. As for that, I'm not disabling the fog of war at all. You have to explore the whole map blind.
Cool.
Well, that's a shame.
But
'Cause I
what
didn't
if
see
we
anything on this other
have
side.
night vision?
No,
It's all magical darkness.
Yeah. You need Devil Sight, True Sight. They would work.
You know what? I used to have Devil Sight, and then I traded away for different invocation. That's egg on my face, I guess.
All right. So the mountain path leads to the north.
Oh.
Theo just rides on Sendu's shoulder.
Oh, hello there, little one.
Hello. I like you because you're tall.
I like you because you're short.
Cool.
I imagine you won't be for much longer, though. How tall do you think you're going to get?
I don't know. Mommy's pretty short, and I don't know what Daddy looks like.
Your
He
father
stares
was
at you
a
intently.
Your father was a very tall man. Is. Present tense.
You know my dad?
I did meet your dad somewhat briefly.
Oh.
I assume Nightshade has told us who the father is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Fusfajar, he appears to be leaving. Let's go after him.
Jesus. Come on, kids.
Fusfajar, do be cautious.
The mountain splits, leaving a natural cleft in the rock. Descending into this cleft, you come to an icy courtyard strewn with rubble. Hardy blue shrubs rise from the frozen ground. Lodged at the far end of the cleft is a keep sized for giants. Only the first floor and part of the second floor remain intact. The higher floors have collapsed long ago. The rubble left from this collapse surrounds what's left of the keep. A 25-foot-tall double door made of bleached wood with bronze fittings provides the only entrance at ground level.
Is this what houses are supposed to look like? They're not that nice.
Repeat that last sentence of the description.
25-foot-tall double door made of bleached wood with bronze fittings provides the only entrance at ground level.
Only entrance at ground level. Is there another entrance that we can see?
Yes, because if you look up, the second floor and above it are in ruins. So hypothetically, if you could, like, fly or gain access some other way, you could come in from above.
Well, easy enough. Honey, do you want to come with me and we'll tie some ropes and everyone can climb up? Sure, Mom. We go up to the top and we put a rope down and I tie the rope and I don't do very well.
Let me come up and help, Nightshade. I'm gonna pop one more use of my elemental gift and fly up there myself.
Okay.
Great. Let me reveal the area you see.
Well?
You know I have a +5 too, so...
I know. It's like Halvard is +4 in his 2 10s in a row.
Okay, I moved Nightshade, Theo, and Sendu to the second floor.
Oh, good.
Right. Well...
Nope, Pan, that's inside the building.
Get back! Back, you little zealot!
I'm gonna say I
have a
tie
climbing speed for
I
my
tie the
default.
rope and I will ready myself in case the rope slips to hold on to the rope and help pull people up.
Oh, I don't think that'll quite work, and here's why.
Mm-hmm.
This area here
Mm-hmm.
goes down into the first floor of the inside the building.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were to, this is also inside the first floor. And then this is a partial wall that, yes, the outside of that wall goes down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The ground outside where they are, like, let me, example, Halvard is like here.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a wall here. So, I guess technically you could stand atop the wall segment
Mhm.
here,
Mm-hmm.
lower the rope,
Mm-hmm.
but then that would only get Halvred and the rest of the people up on top of it. Then I guess they'd have to like jump or something to get onto the second floor. So yeah, I guess there's a way to do it. Okay.
Complicated, but not undoable.
Come on,
Yes.
everybody.
So you three give the ropes, then Pan, Foos, and Halvard will do athletics with advantage to climb said rope.
Nice.
Love
Do I have to if I have a climbing speed, or could I just go up the wall?
If you have a climbing speed, you good. Just go in there. Just get in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in there now. Oh wait, I think I'm the wrong. Sorry.
Okay.
Over there.
Now, what I would say is your climbing speed would only get you up on top of the wall. Now you have to jump or something to get across to the land. Or you could, in fact, climb down and just be inside the room. Let's do that. That seems like the best idea.
What?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Sure.
So, Pan, once Pan is up on top of the wall,
Uh-huh.
2 options: jump across the pit,
Mm-hmm.
or literally just climb down and be inside the first floor.
But everyone else is on the second floor.
Yeah.
How far is the space? It's only like 10 feet?
It is 10 feet.
And say they could just jump, right?
What's a long jump?
I think it's something like your strength modifier.
You can jump a number of feet up to your strength score. And what is your strength score?
My strength score is 15.
Yeah, you're good. And I assume Foos and... Yeah, Foos and Halvard should be good as well. Okay, so Halvard got a 14. You are indeed... Oh, you got a 29. You good. You are, in fact, up there. Foos... 20 as well. Yeah.
Wow. Them boys
All
be
right.
climbing.
So I will now describe the second floor. Oh, I guess there's really nothing to describe. You see a desiccated second floor. But if you look down into the gap, you do see this area here, so I will reveal it. You can tell where the second floor ends, because they drew a nice little thing on the map. So, what you see below you, you see ghosts of 2 cloud giants wandering the hall, the floor of which is made of frost-covered white and green tile. A worn carpet leads from the entrance to staircases going up and down. 2 doors to the west lead to other rooms. 3 giant-sized display cases along the east wall hold faded documents. So you see there's 2 doors down there. I will show you what the ghosts look like.
Ghosts?
Yep.
Yeah, they're cloud
Or
giant
these
ghosts.
bastards.
They're dead cloud giants.
Interesting. No wonder you wanted us to go on the floor.
First floor? Yeah, like there's a door, guys. What are you doing? There's a door right there. But
There are
so
ghosts
that's what
right
you guys, there's 2 ghosts and 2 doorways on the first floor.
Do the ghosts see
and
us?
obviously, you know there's stairs here, so you know.
Senju is going to put a finger to his mouth to Theo as like the universal shh gesture, and I think I'd like to check out this door over here first.
So
If
Nightshade
I
will
may.
stay perfectly still because she's the clank queen.
She's the what?
The clank queen.
Ah!
Clankety clank.
Clankety clank 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 clank. I thought you had mithril plate now.
No, I currently have... Yeah, I have mithril. So I don't have disadvantage, but I still have horrible stealth.
Valid. My stealth is also lousy, so you know.
So you find this room was once a giant's bedchamber. A huge 4-poster bed stands against one wall. Other furnishings include a desk, a chair, and 3 wardrobes, all sized for cloud giants. At the desk sits a spectral cloud giant wearing a fancy housecoat. It appears to be in the act of writing something, but without paper or pen. The act is just a mime of life.
Do we need the paper from downstairs?
Oh, what are you doing here? You're looking for the wizard who had sealed the. So when you ask that, Nice, what are we doing here again? Out pops.
That was
you
Jessica.
have-
That clearly is not a Nightshade.
That's fair.
Yeah, because
But
Nightshade knows what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't met.
We are searching for Zikron, a water genasi wizard who sealed a genie or
that's
a
right.
djinn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is also for Gray's benefit. This djinn, Gazra Azam, inside of a book that we found in Candlekeep.
Hey there! I'm Gazra Azam.
Shut up!
Sendu slams the book shut.
He's not very good at stealthing, is he?
No, he's not.
We've been noticed.
Sendu was gonna look over that cloud giant ghost.
The ghost.
I don't suppose we can
No,
discuss this
it doesn't
briefly.
even look over at you. It just keeps writing.
Oh,
Interesting.
a ghost that.
But do you guys want to do anything in the room?
Clang, 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 clang.
Sendu is. Oh, Pan's walking in apparently.
Sorry, I don't want to.
I mean, hey, great. If you want to do something, by all means, do it.
Nightshade
Let's make-
says, Theo, stay here. And she flies over, making sure not to touch the ground. And she goes to investigate he's writing on a paper, but there's no paper, right?
There's no paper, but you could probably tell something about, how it's writing. So if you wanted to give me a investigation check, you could.
Okay.
Oh, also, you would notice with your passive perception... I'll just tell you based on what you get.
Okay, I got a horrible investigation.
I didn't know you were dealing with Dread, and so I thought you were just waving, like... like, hello, can anybody hear me?
It's the same one from last year.
You brought it out because it's cold now, huh?
Oh yeah, it's sitting in my lap, keeping me warm. It's about a 3-foot square.
Wow.
Nice.
Largest thing I've ever made.
I'm going to send you Mom's finished blanket I did.
The only thing I can tell you, Nightshade, based on that, is the ghost appears to be crying as she writes.
Interesting. Does anyone have a piece of paper?
Possibly. I am insufficiently wizardly to have paper running around, so no.
Everybody feel free to check your inventory for paper.
Since Nightshade's gotten that close and hasn't, triggered any kind of combat event flag, I think Senju will also walk in and examine... Is this a desk over in the far corner?
Yeah, it's the desk.
Senju would love to investigate that desk.
I will put the ghost at the desk.
I know
yes.
you said there was paper downstairs, so if need be, we can go get that paper, but...
The paper that's downstairs is in these, trophy cases. Museum quality to protect the papers.
I see. Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, Sandy, you can roll investigation.
I wish I had my familiar around to give me the help action, but alas.
Oh, where is Matavaka?
Oh, he's super dead.
He can come back, but not right now. She's really sad while she writes this letter.
Matching investigations.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was checking the desk, not the ghost.
Oh, okay, the desk. You indeed find, pens and paper in the desk.
I would like to lean in and see if I could see what's being written.
Nothing is being written, as she does not have a pen or paper. She is just...
I see.
But you now have found pen and paper.
Sendu's gonna hold up like a sheaf of paper and one of the pens and say, "Do we believe that allowing her to complete her act would be beneficial?"
Well, if not,
Probably not. Well, we're gonna do it anyway.
say if not, it might just give her a sense of peace, or us a clue.
It's gonna attack us. I have a feeling.
Well, there's nothing else.
Theo peeks his head in to see if it's safe, and he heard Halvard say that, so he peeks his head back out.
Sendu is going to... She's sitting at the desk?
Yeah, she's sitting at the desk, just, like, doing this.
Sendu is going to slide the paper under her hand and, like... Do I have Mage Hand?
Theo does!
I do not have Mage Hand.
Theo does. Theo's heard his name. Do you need me?
No, sweetheart.
He looks really happy. Aw.
He's going to simply hold up the pen by the ghost's hand.
You put it in the ghost's hand.
As best he can, yes.
Yes.
I assume the ghost's hand is awful incorporeal.
You feel your hand, like, as you put it in there, some, like, ectoplasm covers the pen, and you get a little bit on your hand as the ghost takes the pen.
Yes.
And then, yes, you now see ink going onto the paper. And it says, "Dear Leopold, I miss you greatly. Why did you have to go fight in the Hill Giant War? It's not worth it. The Storm Giants will protect us. Leopold, please come home. Love, Shiny."
The Hill Giant. What do I know of the Hill Giant War, Kyle?
Give me a history check.
Lovely.
As
That's a 22.
as she finishes her letter, she disappears.
Looks
On
like
a
your
22,
intuition was spot on, Nightshade.
on a 22,
I've seen
is
this kind
known
of
that
thing
the-
before.
it's known that the higher giants, the storm giants, cloud giants, are often fighting with the medium giants, meaning the fire and the ice, and then the lowest giants, the hill and the stone. And so there are various periods throughout giant times of unrest where the different clans are fighting with each other. At times there are peace where the storm giants, typically the storm giants, gain control of all the tribes and create a caste system of peace and inequality, but at least peace. But it appears right now that, not now, but at the time the red letter was written, the cloud giants were at war with the hill giants.
Do I know at what, like, do I get an impression of if this was a specific war that I might know of, or was it simply just another clash between these warring factions?
Just a clash, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then there is, also in this room, 3 wardrobes.
Pan, are you
Did
napping?
Pan just fall asleep on the bed?
Yes, he did.
I'm sure asking why you guys are doing this.
Right,
How
I
does-
love that you put the face on there.
As a lion, I am intrigued by these wardrobes. Did that make someone laugh? I heard someone
Yeah.
I
laugh.
hate you. How very dare you.
How very dare me.
Unfortunately, the closest things we have to witches are Sendu and Theo.
Sendu's not a witch, he's your wife.
Say Theo goes and looks in the wardrobe with Halvard and giggles.
Yeah, give me investigation checks, Theo and Halvard.
Come on, +4. Woo!
Nice.
Hell yeah!
You find... most of them are just giant-sized clothing. You find a giant-sized, like, pair of glasses. But in one of them, you find a pair of boots that have, like, an aura coming off of them. We don't have anybody in the party who has identified. We usually just bring it back to Candlekeep.
Maybe one
What-
day.
What level is identify?
It's a second level spell, I think, or is it first level?
I have detect magic.
I forgot to tell you. I also got identify because it came with my monk thing.
What? Why would
Identify
elemental
came
let
with your
someone
monk
identify?
thing?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I didn't. I'm just.
That would have been super bonkers. Okay, no, it is a first level spell, though.
Yes. So I usually just tell you because
Do
you're gonna find out
sorcerers
soon
get that?
anyway. What?
Do sorcerers get that?
They do not.
Oh.
It is a bard, wizard, and artificer spell.
I give the boots to Theo, and I'm like, put this in the floating disc of weight negation or whatever it is, the bag of holding.
For note-taking purposes, I will just tell you they are boots of the Winterlands.
Nice.
Will someone put that in the loot?
Say Theo opens the
Already
bag.
done.
Right. You do notice that there is a window, but otherwise you have exhausted the second floor.
Hopefully, the other.
Is there what's above us? Nothing, right? Sky.
Yeah, just
Sky is above us. Okay. Shall we descend?
I believe so. Hopefully, the ghosts downstairs are as amicable as these.
Okay, let's descend. As amicable. Probably not.
So as you descend these stairs, you see the two cloud giant ghosts that are here, and you also see the three display cases. They have like historic scrolls in them, so if you wanted to check them out, you could. There are two doors in here as well. The giants, the cloud giants, this one appears to be just reading the scroll, and this one over here appears to be reading a book.
I would like to approach the one reading a scroll and see what's going on.
Anybody? Well, let's go with this first. Does anybody in the party speak or read giant? Basically, just you.
Sendu has a helm of comprehend languages.
Yes.
So yes, he does.
Yes, he does. So.
Do you have to sing while you read? Is that part of the shtick?
Yep.
It is now.
Yes. So whoever is reading this needs to sing it.
Well, actually, Kyle, before you tell me that, the spell comprehend languages specifies you also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Oh, then you could
So
do it.
if it's incorporeal.
So the book is incorporeal, so you couldn't touch it, and the papers in here are behind glass cases.
So even if my hand is like in the book, it doesn't count as touching it. Is that right?
You could try. You could try.
That's a waste of a spell scroll, though.
No, it's not a spell. It's not a spell. It's just it's his helmet. He has a helmet that lets him
Oh,
understand.
okay.
And I cast it at will as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me say this. Let me ask you this, Kyle. Can I combine it with true seeing to be able to read this? Would you let that fly?
Roll an Arcana check, and if it's high enough, yes.
True seeing's a 6th level spell. You want to just let that fly? Come on. No, I'll roll it.
Oh, I didn't realize it, but yeah. But let's just see.
What do you think it was, a cantrip?
That's an 11.
And the DC was 10. So yes.
Shit, yeah. So yeah, my Mystic Arcanum, the one spell of higher than 5th level I get to pick, I chose True Seeing for that.
Gotcha. So you cast it, and you know now that written in the book and on the scrolls are of the same subject matter. That this cloud giant group were an isolated clan, content to live in peace away from the squabbles of other giants and mortals. Their propensity for magic, their propensity for using magic to alter the weather caught the attention of one of the Wind Dukes of Aqua on the elemental plane of air. It's odd that he's the Duke of Aqua on the plane of air, but moving on. This benevolent entity gave them access to powerful elemental magic in exchange for their fealty. After learning and harnessing this new magic, the giants became a force for good in the region for many years, until the patron was overthrown in a coup.
Oh no.
Enemies of the deposed Wind Duke wiped out the giant clan, and their keep fell to ruin as the last remnants of the clan fought against their eradicators.
So by no fault of their own, they were simply eliminated because they were allied to the previous holders of power. Tragic.
It often happens. The lords pick the fight, and the lower people have to follow.
And those who are caught in the middle are executed.
Mm-hmm.
Do these ghosts seem to be following a rote pattern the way the one above was?
Just that they're reading, and they seem to be, like, truly trying to understand something about the magic, like, or about their history. Like, it's almost like a how did we get here, how do we fix it kind of mentality.
Well, this is tragic.
Also, does the party remember what they heard that Zikron the Wizard was working on? You guys remember?
It was that weapon, right? The cannon?
Yes.
The cannon that utilized weather patterns?
It was a cannon that used weather to blast air and water. I think it was air and water at people.
At such concussive force that it could destroy fortresses. Do we get the impression that that was something Descendu, as he reads this, get the impression that that's connected to this family of cloud giants?
Yes. That 100%. It's the same magic. Yeah.
They controlled the weather, so they were developing weapons.
They were no. They were not developing weapons. Zikron turned it into a weapon.
Oh, Zikron's taken the theory behind their magic and is using it to create weapons.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Do you think it destroyed their own castle?
No, because the weapon wasn't developed until after this had already been destroyed. Zikron has been here after its destruction and has reverse engineered their magic to where he can utilize it in his own engineering.
Yes.
Which might mean he's still here.
Someone do like a detect magic to see if see if we feel a residue of his presence or something.
I mean, that's not really how detect magic works. It's more like if there is magic, it'll tell us where it is, what kind it is. So, any magical artifacts that are around, any like spells that are hanging about.
If anyone, also I don't know that detect magic can go through walls and such. So like if that would be a thing too.
Going through walls, though, I have a question, Kyle.
Yeah.
True seeing allows me to see into the ethereal plane.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to see through walls and, like, see the traces of living beings if such people exist behind them?
So I think
I don't know how that works, so feel free to roll that as you wish.
As far as I'm aware, the ethereal plane just has ethereal versions of the stuff that's here. So you would still be in an ethereal cloud palace. So I don't know that I think you would just see ethereal mist where we have walls.
How thick are these walls?
Less than 5 feet, like 2 feet.
Okay. So it can penetrate most barriers, the detect magic spell, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of water dirt. So.
You also know that there's a basement. So, but I would say, for example, if there was magic in the basement. Oh, sorry. You don't necessarily know there's a basement, except Kyle will reveal the stairs that are here in the corner. And so there is a basement. And so, for example, if the detect magic were trying to go to the basement, I think the floorboards and the floor and the foundation would probably be too much for it to
Well,
go
no, it
through.
would be 3 feet of continuous. If there's...
I think he's saying there is at least 3 feet of continuous wood or 1 foot of stone beneath
Yes.
our feet.
I see.
Yes.
Were Halvard and Pam looking at the display cases earlier?
No, I was looking at the dude holding the scroll.
Ah, okay.
I was looking at the display cases.
Alright, so you do see there are 2 doorways. 1 and 2.
Oh,
and
Kyle,
there's the
Pam was
staircase.
looking at the display cases. Does he not see anything?
Oh! Sorry, the thing that's in the book and the thing that's in the display cases are basically the same thing. It's just these are the original documents that are like historical and worth things and ancient, and this is a printed book of the same info. So when you touched that, you kind of got, and that, so Pan, yes, on yours you would find out this, you would read the scrolls and see the same information that Sendu got.
Assuming Pan can read giant.
Yes.
Pan, do those display cases open? These documents are of significant historical value, and I believe that Candlekeep would be glad to have them.
I'm not sure. Let me try. I'm gonna try to open the display case. Like, does it have like
I
a
also
handle?
love that they're like giant-sized display cases, and you are like a 3-foot-tall koala. That's great.
4
as you-
foot.
4-foot-tall koala.
And I say Nightshade is like, says they'll open one way or another, and she swings her mace.
God.
Wait, pause. So the one thing I'll add is once Sendu understands the information, this ghost passes on.
Oh.
Pan, as you go towards the case, you notice that this ghost starts to vibrate and get, like, bigger.
He's agitated.
I'm gonna step away from the display case. And
Nightshade kind of perks up.
I want to investigate the ghost, but I'm scared that it's gonna fuck me up.
I think it's protecting
Yeah.
the scrolls, probably.
Yeah, it hasn't reacted aggressively to Halvard this whole time.
Can I inspect it? And can I investigate the
Inspecting
ghost or whatever?
and looking are fine. It was only when you went to touch it that's when it got irritated.
Okay. And is there anything this one's holding? It's like a scroll, right?
It's not holding a scroll, it's just reading the scroll in this case.
Oh. How do
And
I
then
get
after
this
a
one?
while, it paces up and it starts reading the scroll in this case.
Okay.
And then after a while, it goes up and it reads the scroll in this case.
Okay, that sucks. I'm gonna fireball this, I'm kidding, no, I'm not gonna do that. I can't do anything to this, because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get killed. Actually, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna forcefully open this fucking cabinet.
Oh, god damn it.
Nightshade sees this happening, prepares right behind the ghost with her mace.
We might want to get Theo out of the room, Nightshade.
Merp.
Unless you want to miss your
Oh.
son going through puberty.
Puberty is a really tough time, but I'd rather his father deal with that.
So, where there was one ghost, now there appears 3, one for each case. And we're gonna now enter initiative.
Oh, damn it.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We knew it was coming.
We still
Okay.
hoped it wouldn't. Gonna banish some fucking ghosts. Get out of here, bitches.
We're gonna get older today, y'all.
Oh shit. Theo!
That is why I wanted Theo out of the room.
Amazing.
Theo can still see stuff from there. He can still see it.
Oh shit, Theo still got better than Nightshade.
I mean, he has +2 instead of -1, so I think that helps a fair bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Uh-oh.
You guys will happy to know these ghosts, you don't know in character, but these ghosts do not possess the getting older ability.
No, wildly, that only belongs to, like, the weak-ass, lowest quality version of ghosts, which is absurd. Only these bitch-ass ghosts can make you age 40 years in one action. Isn't that weird?
Alrighty. Let me roll initiative for the bitch-ass ghosts. No, these ones aren't the bitch-ass ghosts. These are...
No, these are strong-ass ghosts.
Strong like bull.
They are strong like a bull.
They lift things up and put them down.
What? That reference got away from me there.
Really? From the old gym commercials? I think it was Planet Fitness.
Oh my god, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What?
Alright. Ken, you are up first again.
Yes, it is my turn. Okay. So, I'm gonna run away. I'm kidding. Do I know that if they like have any weaknesses or resistances?
Sorry. They should be bigger. Let me fix that for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of figured it's...
Oh,
god!
come on!
They're 3 by 3?
They are huge.
Oh god.
So
Yeah.
they're halfway through the wall.
They're ghosts.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
Okay, alright.
I think we know what I need to do here.
Pam! Hold your attack action!
Okay.
I got something for you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my initiative if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, sure. Halvard.
Alright. From deep within, I emit a guttural battle cry, and everyone in the party gains advantage on attack rolls and advantage on saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Awesome.
Zealous Presence! Gah! That's a bonus action. Does 11 hit?
Don't you have advantage, Halvard?
He doesn't. Everyone else does.
Oh, it's everyone other than him.
Yeah, he like inspired you with his mighty roar.
Oh, never mind then, sorry.
But, hold on. No, I'm not. Okay. Alright, second attack. Does a 13 hit?
That also misses.
Wow! I've been doing pretty good with rolls up until now.
Oh, Halvard.
That's okay, I sacrificed my turn to help my teammates.
Alright,
Halvard, I will say the wording on Zealous Presence is up to 10... Oh, no, 10 other creatures. Never mind. I'm being stupid. Jess was super right.
Yeah, I play a barbarian, and I would have loved for that to have included me.
I believe it.
Okay, Pan, do you want to reinsert yourself?
Sure, but I have a quick question to you. So, let's see if I were to cast Fireball at this moment.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, do I know if it's going to hit them? Because I don't know if ghosts take damage, like what they're... Basically, I know that some things are resistant.
If you're in the party's experience, ghosts do indeed get attacked normally. It's just certain ghosts are immune or resistant to physical damage.
Now,
things like from necrotic and things like that, but most of the time, radiant, fire, cold, force, those are fine.
judging by the type of giants that these are, this could either be super effective or not effective at all.
Okay, so unfortunately, that's not how it works in D&D. It would be great if, like, the opposite Pokemon type would really, like, fire it up.
They do occasionally. For example, Treants are weak to fire.
Oh, yeah,
So
but vulnerability in monster stat blocks is incredibly
it's
rare.
very rare. Yes. Agreed. Okay. For example, you would probably guess that these guys are resistant or immune to cold. Not cold. Necrotic, because they're ghosts. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Okay, and I would like to cast Fireball, but not where like it's going down on them, but rather like it be like in the center of them, so it doesn't like ruin the books and shit.
Yeah,
You know
in
what I
theory,
mean?
they're tall enough you could like clip their heads with the fireball.
Question:
Yeah.
How often can you cast Fireball?
I just have to spend 4 key points for it.
How many key points you got?
I have 4 key points left out of my 11 that I used today.
Okay, very cool. Yeah. So, Fireball is a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, do it near their heads, baby.
Yeah.
So, I don't know that there. If you put it here, for example, it's gonna hit us too.
No, 'cause
Not
it's
if
a
it's on the
25
ceiling.
foot tall ceiling. The door was 25 feet tall.
It's also important to know that everything south of that dotted line is open to the sky. So she can put it, like, above them.
Yeah.
And
Even
they're
better.
super tall, in theory.
Yeah.
Because it does say a point, and in my head it had to be a point on the ground, but you're right, it can be a point on a wall, it can be a point on the ceiling, yeah, okay. Yeah. So yes, you point up 20 feet in the air, in the middle of this giant, and they will make their dex save.
Hey.
Jeez, Pan.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, girl, hi.
That's a spicy meatball.
Do they have advantage?
Now, why would they have advantage? You get out of
For
here.
some
would think that
characters
they
are
have
resistant to
low-
magic.
Boo. Not ghost, mofo. I refuse to
Uh,
believe.
Possibly
all-
high-level ghosts.
They all fail.
Woo!
They all take 31 points of fire damage. It does all go through. But they look completely healthy. Not completely, but it looks like they took damage, but they're not doing bad.
Okay.
If I see that they're not doing bad, I'm gonna run the fuck away because I'm.
So,
afraid.
did it look like they took all
No.
the damage they were supposed to take?
Yes, they all
Okay.
took 31 damage.
So, just
fully.
because they have a lot of health doesn't mean that that was ineffective.
Yes, you did 93 damage in one turn. That is effective.
Yeah.
Alright. Pan, a bonus action, or are you done?
I don't think I could do a bonus. Can I punch? No, I can't because I literally I can't use any of my key points too. Yeah, I'm done.
Theo.
Theo's gonna be like, "Great job, guys," and flies a little backwards, a little bit
Okay.
safer.
Smart.
Jade.
Nightshade is like, "Good job, honey," and she's gonna fly over here since she's got advantage, and she is going to do green flame blade. So let's see if I hit. Ah, fucker. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So 14 damage, and let me do my green flame blade. That is 7 fire to the first target, 14 fire to the second target, which I'm going to do is this one. This one's been hit, right?
They've all been hit by fire.
Okay. Well, there's more people around here, so this is going to be the second hand one. Okay? And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to smackaroo again. Ooh, nat 20! Ah!
Oh, we love to see it.
There you go.
Okay.
Yay!
Of course, I don't get my modifiers on this one, but that's okay. 2d8 is still 2d8.
You don't get your modifiers?
I don't have,
You're not two-weapon fighting. This is just another attack. You're
Oh,
making.
okay. Well then, that is 9 plus 7, so 16.
Okay.
And I get 3 attacks per action, but I don't have. I know. I'm just saying in general. Relax.
Oh, you are level 11. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Fighters.
Fact, were you even allowed to do the second attack?
Yes, I am. I told you I'm a war
priest.
priest.
Yep. I remember now.
Eldritch Unital.
So that one is. Sorry, did you say 16 damage?
9 plus 7 is 16, yes.
All right.
On this one still. Okay. Well,
All right.
excellent.
Sendu.
Yeah.
I say
That's
to
gonna be me.
Sendu, I hope you got something good up your sleeve, because I'm feeling a little, apprehensive over here.
I believe I have something useful, yes. Sendu is going to hold his hands together and pull them apart to reveal this twisting vortex of purple smoke. And he is going to, like, throw it like a disc to go over the heads of the northmost and southmost ones. And both of them are going to give me a charisma saving throw. The DC for this is 16.
Charisma? Interesting. Charisma, is this some kind of charm spell?
It is not a charm spell. It is something much more debilitating for an enemy.
Ooh.
What was your save?
DC 16.
They pass.
They both pass?
Oh, I only did one. Let me do another one. Sorry. They both pass.
Boo.
Damn it. Okay. Well, nothing fucking happens.
Now, wait, you have advantage!
No, but it doesn't matter. They're rolling, not me.
Never saves.
Oh. Boo. Wait,
And I can't... No, I can't use that on that.
It gives advantage on your guys' saves, not enemy saves.
Yeah.
boo.
All right.
We need to give them disadvantage in order to actually do anything here. That sucks balls. Well, that's the danger of save or suck spells, is that if they pass, nothing happens. I'm within reach of this one, aren't I?
You haven't seen them attack, but you would probably guess they have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, those arms look pretty long.
Mm-hmm. They are giants, after all.
Well, I'm not holding concentration on anything really important, and I'm pretty tanky, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I am and just hope for the best. And may God help me. And that is the end of Sendu's turn, I'm sorry.
Okay.
For the record, I attempted to cast Banishment, and both of them passed their saves, so...
So...
I guess ghosts have high charisma or some shit.
They do have high charisma.
Well, that's egg on my face.
You think for someone with such high charisma, they'd talk a little more.
Geez, Sendu, with all the egg on your face, we could make an omelet.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I miss 2 attack rolls in a row against creatures who are 15 feet tall?
You know, I was going to make a bukkake joke, but that was a pretty good one, so it's fine.
Thank you.
So, this first one sucks. This lower ghost does a...
Oh dear.
And a whirlwind of cold and ice comes into the room and pushes Nightshade, Halberd, and Pan closer and south.
Oh.
Is there
and
anything that there's a save against?
Not yet. That part happens automatically.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But now, yes, the 3 of you I just did that to have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That's not a spell effect, is it? It's just a creature ability?
Creature ability.
God damn it. Y'all, Pan has advantage on saving throws, thanks to Halfred's, presence.
You rolled that as Theo. Yes.
What?
You rolled it as Theo.
Oh, that's a problem. Oh, my mouse is messing up here. Come on. That's a little better.
Let's see. So, Alfred fails. Everybody else passes. So, Alfred, you take 18 cold damage.
Oof.
Pan and Nightshade take 9 cold damage. This one, the middle one, is going to do the same thing. Sucking Sendu
How much does Halberd take?
19.
19?
18. 1 8.
18.
In the middle of the saying, sucking.
So that's a con saving throw.
Not yet, but yes. Now that Fusfajar, Sendu, and Nightshade are sucked into it, yes. Now the 3 of them have to do con saves.
Oh, I get 2 of it.
You're going to get 3 of them, unfortunately.
Well, Nightshade's too far to get hit by the third one, right? Because the first one didn't hit me, so I can't imagine it's gonna hit her.
They can only. You would get this by now. They can only suck in 3 at a time. That's the only limiting factor.
Oh, that's bad.
And yeah, it just has to be that it can see. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's literally just sucking the 3 closest to it. That's what it's doing.
Okay.
We got
Thank
18
God
passes, 22 passes, and let me do Foos.
At
Question:
advantage
does
because
that mean
self-presence.
Theo would get sucked in or no?
The creature can't
They
see
see it.
Theo?
Okay.
They can't see Theo where he's hiding, so you're good. If he'd been standing here still, yes, the third one would suck him in 100%.
Okay.
But, sorry, con save boost. Okay, so we all pass, so we take half. That's 9 cold damage to the 3 of us.
Cool.
Foos is bloodied. I don't know about anybody
Oh
else.
shit, is he really?
Well, he had a
He
lot of
took quite a
damage the
bit.
last time.
Foos took a lot of damage going up the mountain, yeah. Okay, and then the third ghost activates its ability and sucks the last of you guys up here. And again, we're gonna do con saves.
21 from Sendu.
Foos fails. Nightshade fails.
Uh-oh.
Nightshade didn't roll with advantage. Nightshade!
Okay, so Foos and Nightshade take 18 full damage. Sendu takes 9.
I have just dipped below 90 hit points.
I am bloodied.
Oh no.
Foos is at 1/3.
Oh god.
Alright, that's the ghost turns. Let me see something. You would get this. No, you wouldn't necessarily know that until next turn, so. Okay. Fusfajar. He's gonna be like, I think we need some healing, right?
I'm gonna say, you're the healer, bro.
It sounds like you need some healing, Fusfajar. You're breathing rather heavily. Are your lungs collapsing? That's bad.
Yeah, he's gonna do some lay on hands. He's gonna touch himself.
Not in front of the children.
Let me just type this in. No, you can't. You can't type it in. I have to literally click the button like 40
You have to
times.
click it each and every time for each and every point. It's really annoying.
Alright, so that means he heals to... Alright. Boos is back in the fight. He is back to like 3/4. That's his action. Bonus action. Okay. As a bonus action, Boos looks at them and goes, "We can do it!" And as he yells that, some celestial light comes out of him, and everybody near me gets, fuck me, 3 HP back.
How many feet within you?
No, everything in the room.
Everyone gets 3. What?
Everybody gets 3. It's 1d6 plus 2, and I rolled a 3. Well, I rolled a 1. Oh, sorry. But you don't get it if you have more than half your HP.
Oh,
You just take 3 more damage.
So if you're below half, you get 3 HP back.
Interesting.
thanks for nothing.
Sorry. Did anybody get 3?
I did. I did say I was bloodied, so yes. The answer is yes.
All right. That is Boose's turn. Alvred.
No, Pan.
Pan moved their initiative to go after you, so they stay after you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you hold an action, you're good. You stay where you are initiative-wise. But if you hold your whole turn, you're permanently stuck there.
Very well. I scream, Jumanji! And I enter a barbarian rage. I target the one obviously in front of me. Does a 27 hit?
27 hits.
16 plus 3 plus
Ooh, 21.
10.
One hit. Good job.
26, 27, 28. That's 29 for my first hit.
Woohoo!
I clicked it and it didn't show anything. I'm afraid if I click it again, it's gonna... Okay, 21.
21 hits.
17 plus 3. That's another 20.
All
For
right.
a total of 49 damage.
Woo!
It is really fucked up.
Yeah.
We love that.
Go
Oh,
get him,
also-
Pan!
Also, you would get the sense that this one's really fucked up. The middle one is bloodied. The top one's doing just fine.
Good.
All right, Pan.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
I just saw him hit this thing with his attack. With his physical attack.
Yes.
So, did I see it go through the ghost, or did it like hit
no,
it
it took all the
actually?
damage. You
Okay.
see his axe cuts through it and gets ectoplasm everywhere. Like there's just ghost blood all over.
Okay. So my question is, can I climb it?
Ooh, baby!
It would be an athletics check, and you have because you have a climb speed, but it's also alive. So, yeah, I would say it would usually be athletics with disadvantage, but because you have climb speed, I'll just do flat athletics, and it would be your movement. So yes,
Okay. Athletics or can I do acrobatics too?
I think so. I sure.
Yay.
You're very generous with that, Kyle.
22.
Yeah. So then, what's your movement?
I think it said my climbing speed was 30, but I have a 50-foot walking speed.
Yeah, but if you're climbing,
no.
it's 30. So, you
Okay.
are indeed all the way up on top of this giant, ghost.
Okay. So I am on its head.
Yep.
Okay. You said it was really fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I didn't need to do this on this one. Should have done it on
Oh well.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm going to Hoya. Does this do anything?
A 15 does hit.
Okay. 11.
Mhm.
And then another one. Does a 14 hit?
1 second, Pan. It does die from your first punch, but
Okay.
it's no longer here now. So Pan, you are falling from 30
Okay.
feet.
Okay, give me a quick second. I need to check something. I'm gonna use my reaction. Or can I take a reaction? Yeah. To do my
What is it?
slow fall.
Okay.
Slow fall.
You mean feather
And it
ball?
reduces my
It's
slow fall. It's a monk thing.
what's it do?
And it reduces any falling damage you take by 55.
Because you would have taken 3d6, so at most you could have taken 18. So you're good.
Okay, lovely. I think I used all. Did I use all my movement basically?
Yeah, you used exactly. Well, you used all your climb speed, so yes.
Yes.
Well, he would
Okay,
have 20
like-
feet left, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I've read conflicting things where people debate that because they're like you could split it up, but whatever you have is like if you use it. But I think you're right because the greater one is the walk speed. So yeah, sure, you have 20 feet of walk.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna walk up to this one or I'm gonna stay on this side so that
Just
I
a
don't-
koala waddling over to go punch a ghost in the foot.
I'm gonna use my second attack because I had 2, and I think I rolled a 14 for the second one. Yeah.
So the 14 still sticks, and the 14 would miss.
Okay, and then my bonus action is just another unarmed strike. Yeah.
20
Oh
hits.
shit.
20. Okay, lovely.
Hell yeah.
And that's a 12 to hit this one. Yeah.
Eat a dick, ghost.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Theo continues hiding.
Yes, Theo hides. He says, "Good job. You show those things. Who's boss?"
Out of character.
Yes.
Suppose someone rolls with advantage and both rolls crit.
Nothing special.
You can only crit once.
Okay.
Okay. Nightshade has a ghost in front of her. So she is going to attempt to hit it.
Becomes a tornado of a whirling magical book on a stick.
Okay, 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Do you want me to do all my rolls first? Or...
I prefer roll damage, roll damage, roll damage. That's just me, though.
that sucked. 8 damage. Next, 24 to hit.
Yep.
8 damage. This is really was not doing me good. 11 misses.
Miss.
Well, shit. Should have done my frickin' cantrip. I was like, this time! This one for sure. I'll do all 3 hits.
Though.
Wow. That's all she wrote. Oh, no, wait. I have a bonus action.
You do.
But I don't know if I want to take my only healing potion.
Could you second wind?
Oh, yeah. I could, actually.
You a fighter.
Ooh, nice. Works much better than that 3 healing I got.
It
It
is.
should have been more.
Is it Senju's turn then?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. Senju's gonna move back here, and I'm gonna spend my last spell slot on.
You would get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I left our threatened area?
She's
Oh,
10
you're
feet,
right, 'cause
isn't
you have
she?
a 10-foot reach. You are smart.
I'm a sneaky little bastard. And reach in 5e sucks balls. So Senju's gonna scoot back there, and he is going to cast a fancy spell that I have not gotten to cast yet. So he pulls this like greenish tendril of smoke out of his chest that he casts up into the sky above the 2 giants, and it expands into this globe of sickly glowing radiance. And I'm casting Sickening Radiance
Ooh.
over them. It is a 30-foot radius that is over the 2 giants. At the beginning... Do they have to do it now? No, at the beginning of their turn, they are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Which
Conveniently,
is-
it is their turn next.
Yep. So I'll make 2 con saves. Your DC is
16.
1 passes, 1 fails.
Alright. I think on a success, shit all happens. On a failure, though, the failure is going to take 24 points of radiant damage, and it gains 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
So I have it to where, like, the radiance is just over our heads. So it's, like, engulfing the ghosts pretty much as I can. And I am concentrating on a spell again.
Oh, you find that they are immune to exhaustion.
Well,
They are dead.
you know what? I just need to stop trying to do cool things and just hit things, I guess.
Works for me sometimes.
Well, they did take radiant damage. Maybe they were,
I mean, yeah,
against
the 24 radiant damage is still not nothing.
were they weak to radiant damage?
Oh, actually, I just realized, too, Halvard, your divine shouldn't have done anything, because your divine is necrotic.
Oh, they're immune to
Okay.
necrotic?
You're immune to necrotic.
Yeah, because they're ghosts.
That sounds like a Kyle problem.
Alright, it is the ghost's turn. You're going to see that they're trying to, like, they're just sucking in energy. You get the sense that they're recharging. Let's see if they recharge. They do not recharge.
Haha, fuckers.
So...
Pan, why are
Now
you so
it-
blurry? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Gray has the blur background, but when she leans back, she disappears.
This one down here is going to attack Anne twice. With a... Oof. 14 and 18.
14 misses, 18 hits.
Okay. You take 21 force damage.
I am resistant to force damage. Okay, no, I'm not.
And then this one up here is going to look between Fajar and Nightshade. Fajar just healed, so he's actually looking okay. How are you looking, Nightshade? You bloodied?
No. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, let me take my marker off.
All it took was that 3 points of healing.
No, I did, a second wind.
Second wind, yes. Okay, so it'll attack Fajar once and Nightshade once. Fajar is a 19 to hit, which will hit. Nightshade, that's a 31 to hit.
Okay. I also will
Do
get
it.
an opportunity attack on them. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll do that after. So that'll be 24 force damage to Nightshade.
How much?
24
24 damage. Okay, owie. That
force
really,
damage. Not that super matters, but.
really hurts. I am bloodied again.
And then yes, you get your opportunity.
Okay. I am going to use my green flame blade. So, fuck you.
God bless Warcaster.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Gonna do my green flame blade. Okay, so that is 22 damage to that giant and 10 damage to the other giant.
Okay. That is the giant's turns. Boost Fajar.
Also, fucking heal me,
Come off,
Foos.
Fajar.
Well, Fajar was gonna heal you, but then he realized that everybody's pretty good.
What? I'm bloodied.
Alright, now he'll heal you.
Are you a support character or are you a support character, you piece of shit?
Okay, here's gonna so...
Wow, so violent.
He's a DMPC,
You're getting-
mister.
You're getting a 3rd level Cure Wounds. So that'll be 3d8 plus 2.
Are you shitting me? Oh, I thought you were doing it all at once.
So that's 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 HP for a 3rd level spell!
Yeah, that could have been better.
You know what? It's just not Foosa's day today.
It's not
It's
Foosa's
just-
big day out for sure.
Oh no, it's not.
Mm-mm.
It's not at all.
We have our moments
So
and we
that's-
have our.
It's
Not
enough to make
one.
me not quite bloodied. Close, but not quite.
Then bonus action. Is anybody below half?
No, pretty close,
No.
but
Okay,
Send
cool.
you,
Not
send
quite.
yous above.
Then Pusmadar will end his turn.
you're not going to use your bonus action?
The only thing I can do with a bonus action would be heal people who are below half, but nobody's below half, so. Alright, Halgrid.
Okay.
Actually, this is the top of the initiative, so we're going to take a quick break.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Break time, babies!
hold that thought, Halvard.
I'm gonna make a cuppa.
Have you been watching Australian television?
I have not been.
That's what they call their cups of tea. I'm gonna have a cuppa.
Yet one more thing the Australians brutally stole from the British.
I was gonna say something, but we're broadcasting on Twitch.
It was absolutely an ironic joke that I was making there.
God save the Queen.
Oh dear.
Doesn't she like turn 100?
Assuming she's not already dead.
So I would like to share something that I just noticed that I'm mad at.
I'm listening.
My race gives me immunity to poison and disease. And when I leveled up to level 11, my class also gave me another immunity to poison and disease. So I'm
Absolutely incredible.
That's not
Disease, poison.
that's not very good synergy.
I am now immune to everything.
Yeah, I hate it. It made me kind of mad. I kind of miss this character a lot.
High-level monks are fun as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gray, your hair has gotten really long. Or was it long already? I don't even remember.
I think my hair used to be like up to here when you met me. It grew a bit, like. I think.
It's been a year.
Has it?
I think so.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I remember I met you guys last year in like September, or yeah, September, August.
Whenever people were playing Among Us all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever
The start
that.
of my new year. I remember. Yeah.
Amogus.
How's life been treating you?
Great. I'm not working at Petco anymore. I'm hoping to get a call back from a job to work at a vet hospital this weekend. If not, probably gonna go to Amazon. But yeah, it's it's a toughie over here. Also, I cleaned my fish tank, which I have not done in like 3 months. And I know that sounds horrible, but like my fish are still alive, and I don't understand why.
Let's be
I
grateful.
don't know. I'm kind of just confused because I don't know how they're alive.
They're resilient.
They're not supposed to be resilient.
I
They're
mean,
like
as
pretty
long
good.
as you
They're not-
feed them, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird. And like the tank never grew algae around it. You know how most tanks grow algae?
Right. Well, over there in
I-
California, you guys got that good water.
I don't know if it's that or if it's because I have a shrimp in there that's just cleaning the fuck out of everything all the time.
Oh.
I guess.
Oh, I think the shrimp is probably
Yeah.
what's doing it.
But
Are
it's
they
only
known
one
for that?
shrimp. Yeah, they eat algae.
Cool.
I have a shrimp and a loach, and I have a black molly. Her name is Sharkeisha.
Clearly,
Yeah.
the shrimp is doing all the work there.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if anything, but I cleaned it. It was dirty. It looks a little cleaner now, but I need to change out the plants and get some new ones. I need to restart the whole tank, but yeah, life's okay at the moment. Everything's going well, and I think my boyfriend got me a PC for Christmas because he's really bad at trying to hide what he gets me for presents.
I mean, shit. A full-on PC? That's not nothing.
Are you guys living together?
No, we're not. I'm still living with my parents. He just got a job at I don't know if you guys know what the fuck was it called? Mannheim? It's an auction house for cars. I don't know
No,
if
but
you guys
that's
heard of that.
Oh.
kind of
Yeah.
sexy.
Speaking of your boyfriend, is he gonna join my Saturday campaign when it comes up?
That's what I'm trying to figure out with him because I told him he says he's interested about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's interested in learning how to play D&D and playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him like I don't know if you want to jump in right away or if you want to do a one shot first or if you want to
I could totally do that if he wants. If he wants a one shot, I could set
Yeah.
something up.
I just told him it's a lot.
Yeah, well, the campaign I'm running is going to be the the Mines of Fandelver, which is a starter campaign. So it would be good in general to start off with. So, yeah.
Oh, the classics.
Yeah, I got the starter set a while ago,
Oh,
and I
I
had
know.
started it in person, but then pandemic hit, and it fell
And
off.
then the world ended.
And so I really would like to do it online, because I really like online play, because I could potentially, wake up 5 minutes beforehand and just put on a shirt and be ready to go.
There's a lot to be said for that.
But I miss my real dice and my minis, but I don't miss drawing the maps, that's for sure.
Boy, howdy. Shane and I actually went to a friend of ours' house to do an in-person D&D session a couple of nights ago, and we were both pretty hyped to be able to actually roll physical dice again.
Mm-hmm. It's so fun. Maybe I should in the future do a hybrid campaign where the map's on the TV, and then we could
There's
do.
a lot of really cool examples online of people who have integrated TVs or big monitors into their tables
Mm-hmm.
for maps. I remember seeing one where the TV they were using was also touchscreen in a way that putting a mini on
Fun.
it would light up.
Yeah,
the
and they
map.
have the ones that are the little projector things that go above, but those are bank. I ain't got that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure they're expensive as balls.
But we have a lot of minis. You know what I wouldn't mind is having a projector-like thing to put on my map, and then I could trace it. Because it's just such a pain in the ass.
Drawing maps is absolutely the worst.
I think a normal projector is $50.
Yeah. To go on a wall, but not to go on a table.
How about those high school overhead projectors with the translucent sheets?
Say, those are so outdated now, John. We're so old.
But you know what? I bet you could find one on Craigslist for $20. You go to Staples, you get some of the clear sheets, you get some dry erase markers. That's some 70s shit right there.
I saw on TikTok that they had like they were showing how like a Chinese school goes, and he was showing his classroom, and now like they had like the blackboard and you could slide it aside, and then it had like the electronic board, and he could write on it with the stylo, and then it would automatically save it and like upload it to the cloud so kids would have the notes. Like fucking
Ridiculous.
come on.
We had to write everything.
I
We
know.
had to write everything.
Don't you want things to be easier for the next generation?
Yes,
Isn't that
I
the
think
whole
it's
point
pretty
of progress?
sweet. The only problem is
No,
can they read his handwriting? You never know.
Oh god, that is a problem, isn't it? That's why I
Well,
can't
what
be
I
a
also think
teacher.
would be the problem is the idea is that repetition. So you read it, you write it, you read it again. This time they're only going to read
Yeah.
it because they're not going to have to write it.
Different people have different
Yeah.
learning styles. That was not my learning style. I could sit in class, just listen to it and be fine. But some people would need like homework didn't even matter to me. Like that never got it for me, you know.
Kyle,
Yeah.
tell me about your chair.
The one I bought or the one I'm sitting in?
The one you're sitting in.
It's a rocking chair that I got from my grandpa.
I love it.
like it.
It's broken.
Ah,
Yeah, don't deny.
in what way?
I mean, it comes apart continuously. It breaks in half. The whole stick thing comes off. It has some nail on the back that's holding it together that's ripping apart the wall behind you.
A lot of things you just have said were actually features and not bugs. But
Well, excuse me.
And what's the nipple behind you?
so that is Rose Quartz's shield from Steven Universe.
Oh, I thought it was a big nipple.
It is a big nipple.
I apparently need to change what's hanging there because everyone says it's a nipple.
Hey, move your camera so that you can see the rose that's above it.
Well, but if you don't know Steven Universe, then neither of those
I
things
know
will.
Steven Universe. It's his mother.
Then do you recognize the shield?
No, I don't recognize the
That's
shield.
literally Steven's
That's
shield. This is what
literally
he uses
how
like
can you say you know Steven Universe and don't know the weapon
I've
he
seen
summons?
I've seen like 12 episodes.
He summons it in every episode.
Like, there's an
It's his
amethyst.
signature weapon.
There's amethyst. There's the cool black chick.
I don't
um,
believe that you know Steven Universe.
Hold on. There's a chick. There's a chick named Peridot who's like always nervous, and there's someone named Pearl. Hold on. There's this evil chick, but she becomes good.
That describes everybody. Okay,
I really enjoy. Maybe I'll rewatch it.
you should.
I really meant
Oh! He's got a best friend who's a chick, but is kind of nervous. There's a guy who drives a van.
A guy who drives a van?
He looks like a surfer dude.
John, your ability to, like, process and maintain information is just astonishing.
You know what though? If you gave me a piece of paper and a pencil, I could draw the scene like perfectly. I could draw the van. I could draw their faces.
I would recommend
Anyway.
you watch it from the beginning to end. It's my favorite thing.
I believe
Is it
it's
really?
Albert's turn to do things.
Yeah,
I think it's
fine.
because Kyle is Steven Universe.
I'm Steven.
Are you really?
Aw.
Because I always imagined that Steven was transgender.
No,
Are you
Steven?
sure?
Steven is definitely male. There's a whole big thing where he's the first gem that is a male. When he fuses with Connie, who's a female human, spoiler, they fuse into, I guess, what would be a gender fluid, androgynous, somewhere, because you don't know. I
Stevani
think
is non-binary. That was
Pretty
confirmed
hot.
by Rebecca Sugar.
That's what I meant. Thank you. Non-binary was where I was looking for. Thank you.
Although, whether or not Steven is trans does not affect his maleness.
That's true. But oh shit. Okay, I can't go into that for spoiler reasons, but I guess technically,
All right,
since he is his
Anyway.
own,
D&D.
he is his own mom.
We all know Steven Universe is good and is very progressive.
Yes, John, it's your turn.
Is it? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Side note, I saw a pair of dice that looked like cheese today and it made me laugh.
Alright, I'm gonna use my Daunting Roar. Daunting Roar!
Oh, I hope they're not immune to fear.
Go ahead and roll a Wisdom saving throw on the one on the top. The top one has more HP, right?
Immune to the frightened condition.
Okay, well that was just a bonus action.
Okay, there we go. That's good.
So, the one on the bottom, does a 26 hit?
I hope so.
Eight plus 3.
11.
That's 11 on the bottom one. Okay. 14 on the top one. That'll miss. Alright, Pan, finish them off!
Amazing. That is so fun. Okay.
Did you like my 8 damage? Or 11 damage, rather?
It was something. Yeah.
Oh!
21.
21 a win.
Yeah. 11. Second one. 22.
Yep.
9. And then last one.
16 hits.
16. Hey, okay. That's a
And you punch this thing so hard, ectoplasm is just smattered against the wall.
Good job, Pan. Question, how does a monk do more damage than a barbarian in a rage?
You attack so recklessly you just miss.
Oh.
It's like your head banging
That's-
into the wind.
Yeah, punchy panda. Yes.
I need a new
Look at the roll.
barbarian rage.
You need to stop rolling 3s on your D12.
All right. Nightshade.
I'm gonna mess this bitch up.
yeah,
Mess this bitch up.
do it, girl.
I'm gonna do my green flame blade. No, green flame. No. Booming blade. Because I understand that it does nothing when they don't move, but I've been doing better damage. Nat 20. Fuck yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, we love that. There's so many damage dice on the cantrip, too.
Yeah. Okay, so this plus a D8. So 13 plus 48. So 13 and 13, 26 damage.
Nightshade, as you slice through it, and a boom echoes out of your blade, you slice the ghost's head off.
Hell yeah.
Brava!
You are now free to touch the documents all you want.
Be very
Senju-
careful because they're probably just going to turn into mist and die.
Senju dispels the sickening radiance.
Can Theo use Mage Hand to pick them up all gently and put them in the bag of holding?
Is your child particularly delicate with his handling?
He's been alive all of 7 minutes.
Yeah, he's been in existence for, like Halford said, about half an hour. So I think it would be better for someone else to do it.
Say Theo looks really sad. I can do it.
I know. Listen, sweetheart, I know you can, but these are very delicate historical documents, and I don't want it to be your fault in case something goes wrong.
If you touch him, you'll get face aids.
What?
He's going to incite you. He believes you. He's not fucking touching him.
Go on. I want some flavor on that roll.
See, let's really like, bee seeds? What is that? Mom, gross! Bee seeds!
Yeah, so who wants to do a sleight of hand to take the very, very important documents and put them into the bag of holding?
Cat.
I have a
Scratch the couch, I'll
+2.
murder you.
I have a +4 to sleight of hand.
That sounds like Gray.
I would love to prestidigitate on Pan to clean the ectoplasm off of him, and then give him the help action on his sleight of hand.
I still say the mage hand would be most delicate. Fuckers.
Thank you, Sendu. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't trust any 10-year-old alive with historical documents.
Yeah, me neither.
This
And
is
I'm
frozen.
15.
This is frozen Chinese food. It's the best Chinese food I've had in years.
Nice.
Lies.
I'm sorry, Gray, did you say your roll aloud?
I'm gonna roll another one. No, I didn't say my roll. I said that, yeah, I wouldn't trust a 10-year-old either. Because I'm 15. I can do things.
Yeah, but 15 in koala years is probably like a
No,
full
that
ass
was a
adult.
joke.
Yeah, times that by 7.
Yeah, basically.
Like
so
a dog.
21. Yes. You managed to carefully get these documents into the bag of holding. So add, let me see what they're called.
Miscellaneous, mountain giant, aqua,
Not a giant.
aqua air document, war ghost document.
Yes. They are historically significant, and Candlekeep will reward you for them.
Hell
They
yeah.
are worth, I'll just put this down so it's in the notes. They're worth 250 gold each. You have 3 of them. So that's 750 gold worth of documents.
We're fucking Indiana Jones and Tomb Raider just stealing shit we shouldn't be touching.
Are you going to the southern door or the western door?
I think Sendu's guess is toward the western door for no other reason than that it's closer.
Sendu doesn't care.
About what? I'm sorry. Oh, something was in the chat, and Sendu says, "I'm going to be real with you, Pan. If keeping these documents safe requires making a child cry, I will make a child cry."
I have a question in game. To. Oh wait. Nope, never mind.
All right.
Okay, so there's a basement, and I also believe there's a door behind Sendu and a door to the right of Pan.
Sendu is working to open that door.
I'm right behind you, buddy. I
Fantastic.
positioned myself behind Sendu. I notice his. What do I notice standing behind you?
You probably noticed my butt as I opened the door.
That happens.
There's really not much there. It's flat and metal. The gnomes who made me did not cheek up this warforged.
Would I know? Would I know if there's an orifice?
I like that Theo just said, "Mommy, why doesn't Hal wear a shirt?"
Sendu turns to Pan. Additionally, a child's attention span is roughly 7 seconds, so I don't feel very bad.
They're like goldfish.
Even if I had emotions, I wouldn't feel very bad.
Sendu, what you see is a dining room of sorts.
Oh dear.
That's unusual.
Pan, don't touch anything. You can cut Pan!
This room has large fur carpets on the floor and sturdy tables that can seat a dozen cloud giants at mealtime. A center table accommodates 3 cloud giant ghosts who are playing some kind of card game. A door in the north wall stands ajar. That same wall has a lit fireplace that also heats the adjacent rooms. You can see that the fireplace does go to this room, and it goes through to the next room.
Ooh, is it a double fireplace? Hot. That increases
and
your
yes,
property value.
The 3 ghosts are seated together, and they're playing a card game.
Is the fire lit?
Yes.
How did we not notice that when we were upstairs?
Because there's a ceiling here.
There's a ceiling here.
But we would have seen the smoke coming out from outside, right? Did we notice that?
Nobody
I
made a
think he did
perception check
mention
out.
there was smoke coming out of a chimney.
No, nobody made a perception check outside, and
We would have had passive perception on that,
And
Kyle.
that's why there's a comma that says, "and I didn't think of it."
And that's not a huge deal. However, it is the fact that the ghosts' odds would either be A, uncaring of the cold, or B, unable to light a fire. That is concerning. If we're going to walk into the next room, we should do so carefully and cautiously.
Can we actually rest up real quick before we enter anywhere else? Like, at least, like, for a couple minutes?
Oh, yeah. A short rest would be great.
Well,
Yes.
hold on. Could we do the Azra's, or Azra?
My name is Sendu.
The Sendu lamp, Sendu genie lamp,
We
alternate plane.
We absolutely
Resting.
could pull off the Agni Astra special. I think that we head back upstairs to where we know it's safer, and pop into Agni Astra's vessel.
I'm down with that.
I can take. There are only 5 other people, so that's all the 5 I can take with me into the vessel. Oh God. That's something that's apparently happening.
So, Theo, when babies are conceived, they have an
Ugh.
X. They have chromosomes, and you could choose. They choose between an X or a Y, and since all of them always have an X,
Pam is a
everyone basically
biologist?
starts off as a woman.
Theo's eyes get really big. Wow.
And so everybody has nipples, but when someone gets a Y with an X, they get boobies like your mom. Pat's gonna point to your tits, Nightshade, like your bazonkas. And, women get that, men get
Bazonkas.
Yes.
So classy. You're so classy.
Nightshade, are you doing formula or breastfeeding?
I think it's a little
Bizarre.
past that time. He's outgrown it. He spent an extra,
Oh my God.
some extra time in the womb.
The kid in Game of Thrones still drinking.
Mommy, I want some milk.
It might be because my mom was a cow, but I was on her udder until I was 50.
Gross. Gross. Gross.
Oy vey.
Righto.
Okay, so we're having a short rest.
Yep, let's go upstairs. Shall we go upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's me? Okay. And can I click the short rest button now, or?
You gotta roll your hit die, though, dude.
Well, I gotta hit short rest first, then I can roll the hit die, right?
No, you can click them if you want. Like, it doesn't matter the order, however you do it.
You just gotta keep track of how many hit die you use.
Well, I have 11, so.
Yeah, because that's how many levels you got, Bubkiss. I'm healing like garbage.
So am I.
No one had a song of rest?
Strange.
Where's our bard?
No one's a bard in this party, are they?
It's weird.
I was gonna be a bard, but then I felt like I've been playing too many bards, so I didn't play a bard.
According to Kyle, yes.
At the time, I just suggested, I was like, hey, maybe you should try something new. That's all.
I sadly
I'm not
rolled
gonna-
5 hit die.
I it's not rolling mine automatically. Okay.
No, you have to click how many you want to do, and then hit roll hit die, which is insane because you don't know how many hit die you want to roll until...
It's also strange because even if you have multiple ones and then hit roll, it still only rolls the one.
Really?
Alright, I am fully healed.
Same percentage.
Oh, wait a second. I was just doing the D10. I wasn't doing the +3. Oops. Okay, so that's an additional 9.
And I have
High constitution.
gotten my daunting roar back.
Nice.
And I have almost all of my spells back.
Yay!
Okay.
Alright, so yes, the party goes and sees Agniastra. Wait a second. We could have an interaction between Agniastra and Gazra Azam.
Oh, we could. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, yeah, no, I definitely would not leave the book out there while we are within the vessel. Okay, but here's a question, Kyle.
Yeah.
I can only bring 5 other creatures with me into the vessel.
While he's trapped, he counts as a magic item, not a person.
Well, there we go then. How remarkably dehumanizing of you.
Yes, he's like a sentient sword.
I love it. Fantastic.
So yeah, when you guys go in there, he would pop out and be like, "Oh my, this home is so much nicer than look."
I believe there was a bit more intentionality in the design of this vessel.
I'm like,
for trapping genies.
I'm like, hey Genie, it's nice to see you again. Let's get our song and dance. I can't hear Kyle.
I'm gonna say Kyle must be peeking his mic because none of that's coming through. I hear it.
Nothing's coming through. God damn it!
Yeah,
You need
no.
a headset like a normal person.
Put in the
Voice
kitty
activity
headset,
is
motherfucker.
Well, we had a problem with the kitty headset in that it would take my mouth but not my ears, or it would take my ears and not my mouth. Like it wouldn't do both, and we couldn't figure out why. So
Interesting.
that was the problem with that.
Because the laptop's a piece of shit.
It's something to do with the fact that it can't be plugged into the TV and a headset because that's 2 output devices and it can't figure it out because it's dumb.
Regardless.
I did like the never had a friend like I did like wah 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 na na na. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay.
We're gonna get shut down by Disney.
I think that was.
Please, no.
I think that was still within the fair use license.
Yes.
That falls within fair use.
As long
I
as
don't
you change
know.
the words and it's like never had a stream like me. Okay.
You're
You have,
within 10 seconds,
Perfect.
I think.
Love it.
Or like 11 musical notes or something.
It's like 4 measures.
All right.
Kyle, can you fix your camera?
Who?
Kyle.
Me?
Yeah. He moved it. Whoa, now there's just half of it's black. What the
I
hell?
think it was his hand.
All right.
There you go.
So yeah, did Agniastra agree? Not agree. Does he react to having a djinn inside of his lamp?
Oh, am I playing Agniastra? I love that.
Oh, I forgot. I'm Agniastra, aren't I?
I mean, you don't have to be if you don't want to be. Agniastra could be like off in a different segment of the lamp, of the vessel, planning his inevitable resurgence to power.
You know what? You can just play all your people, JD. So if you
Oh
want.
God.
So Thea looks between the 2 gins, like...
If Theo refers to Agniastra as a djinn, he's gonna have problems.
I want to see that. Let's see it. Let's see Agniastra handle a child that called him a djinn.
I'm gonna say, well, he didn't say it. That's just what he was doing. His eyes were going
Right.
back.
So you would look between the 2 genies. The genie is their species, but their subspecies, jinn is for air, which is what Gazra Azam is. Ifriti is for fire.
Fire. I know that one.
Earth
True.
is Tao, and then
True
water
blood.
is Madrid. Merid. No D.
Merit, yeah.
I will not remember that, so it's fine.
That's fine. It's in Sendu's bio if you want to
See, I didn't say genie because I thought that was too broad and he might be offended. So I said Jin because that's the only other thing I remembered. And then apparently that was wrong. But it's fine.
Wrong subtype. So yeah, apparently I'm Agniostra. Agniostra is like standing at the edge of the room against this like deep purple velvet curtain. And he just looks down at the six of us as we enter. So once again, you infringe upon my hospitality. My actions, my liege, I believe suffice more than enough to grant me this privilege. You would do well to remember your place. But he says no more. He just stares between the six of us, and Sendu bows and assembles the area for everyone to take their rest in.
Do you think he's secretly lonely? And
hey,
just...
man, I think you gotta calm down and be nicer to your friend, you know? I mean, that's just my thought on it. Yeah, waka waka waka.
Do you think he's secretly lonely and he's just, what is it, when, like in Toradora?
Agniostra is absolutely a tsundere.
Tsundere. Yeah.
Tsundere.
Oh my god.
Agniostra looks over at Gazra Azam. Ah, you bring a djinn into this place. Hold on, what was the name?
Halvard snores.
Are you one who answers to Kyrius?
No, man, that's not me.
Then you are useless to me.
Nah, man.
At that, I think Agniostra is going to actually throw the curtain aside and exit back into a deeper chamber of the vessel. And Sendu just breathes a sigh of relief. Out of all possible outcomes, I believe that was one of the more favorable.
Alright, so the party successfully gets a short rest. What'd you say?
I was gonna follow him into the deeper chamber, but it's okay.
When you open the curtain, you find a wall behind it.
Aw.
Do you think he says anything about having a child in his lamp?
I don't think he recognizes necessarily the implications of having a child there. I don't think that mortals look sufficiently different to him.
Cool.
That's racist.
That one is weirdly short. That's probably normal.
Nice.
So we get everybody gets a short rest. And
Halvard snores.
Yes, we wake Halvard up, and the party is good to go
Sendu
back
puts
in
away
the
the vessel.
dining.
I would like to approach the fireplace. Does it appear as though I could possibly put this fire out?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
You have water?
I have a water skin.
Yeah, then you can dump some water on there.
I dump my water skin out completely on the fire.
There is no more water. Now you have a pathway. Instead of the door, you also have another path into the north.
I look through the fireplace.
Yes.
Interesting.
What do I see?
You see a kitchen. This kitchen contains a large stove, cupboards, and cabinets for storage, and a fireplace, the same fireplace you're looking through. 2 ceramic jugs sit on a 12-foot high table in the middle of the room. One of the jugs is blue, the other orange. Standing next to this table is a cloud giant ghost going through the motions of preparing food, but without actual food or utensils. The act is just a mime of life.
Well, we know what we gotta do here, right?
Hmm.
This is a simple riddle. We gotta give him
Some
or her
foods.
what they need.
I don't necessarily know that interaction with the ghosts is necessary for our objective, though I certainly have no objection to doing so.
It's like the paper and pen upstairs. We give it the
Certainly, and while there is a
ingredients.
certain degree of self-satisfaction from bringing closure to these creatures, I again question the necessity of it.
Fair enough. I can easily be convinced not to proceed with that if that's what the group wants to do. There was another door to look through.
Well, do Pan and Nightshade have an opinion on it?
If I could, I would like to give them rest. So if such a simple thing as putting food on the table would help them, then I would be willing to do so.
I would like to inspect the ceramic containers.
When you go towards the jugs, she begins to vibrate and get bigger.
I step backwards very quickly.
Okay. You notice in her hand, the one hand, it looks like she's trying to be holding something, and the other hand, she's holding like some kind of utensil, whether it be a whisk or a spatula, but something like that.
So a bowl and a whisk.
Do I see those things in the room?
No.
What if
Do I see those things in the dining room?
No, but there are cabinets in the kitchen.
Okay, we go through the cabinets.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Go into searching.
Yes, you do indeed find a bowl and a whisk.
Ooh, Theo's like, can I give it to her? Can I give it to her?
No.
I think this is a task we can give to Sweet Theo.
Yay! Say he gets the bowl and the whisk. He's like, I'm a great helper. And he goes and he gives it to her and looks at her like with big eyes.
Yeah, so the second the bowl, it merges into the ghost's ectoplasm, and the same thing with the whisk, and the ghost sighs and says, yummy, and then disappears.
Okay, now I'd like to approach the ceramic vases again.
So one is filled with a blue liquid, and the other is filled with a orange liquid.
I fill my water skin with the orange liquid.
You do, and it looks like the container is still completely full.
Oh.
Can Nightshade, like, inspect it, like, smell it, like, touch it, like, all that jazzy stuff?
Note to self, take the detect magic at will invocation.
So is that investigation?
Investigation, or are you trying to see if it's magic?
I'm trying to see what it is. So yeah, I guess, in a way.
Maybe Arcana, probably, then?
Not as good as Arcana. Give it a go. Yeah, no. Nope. That's a nope.
Yeah, you
That's
don't know.
why I wanted to do investigation.
Alfred, yeah, there's definitely something magic because you... Sorry, did you pour the blue one or the orange one?
Orange.
You poured the orange one out, and you now have a full flask, but the container is still full, and you felt it like get lighter and then immediately heavier in your hands. On that Arcana check, you're really close to figuring it out, but you just don't quite.
I carefully pour the contents of my water skin out on the floor so that it doesn't touch me.
Yeah.
Is my water skin still full?
Your water skin is empty.
Okay, I refill it with the orange.
Yes, the orange fills your water skin, and the orange is still completely full.
What about, can we try the other one and see if maybe we combine them or something and give it to the lady?
The lady's gone.
That's not a bad idea. Perhaps the other people in the room playing cards, though.
Mm-hmm.
Sendu has a water skin, but because he doesn't drink, I assume it's empty.
Yeah.
So I think that Sendu fills his water skin with the blue liquid.
Same thing. The blue fills up your water skin, but your doesn't empty any out of the blue.
I would love to make an Arcana check or any other knowledge check you might allow me to make on that.
Yeah, do so. Do some Arcana.
Nope.
Does anybody else want to
Curious little
try?
device.
I mean, I'll give it a go. What's the worst that could happen?
Theo can try.
Ooh, I got a dirty 20.
Yes, on a 20 and a 16, you've heard of this kind of thing before. These are alchemy jugs.
so annoying because Joseph knew what they were, but Senju didn't.
But what potion is in them?
So that would be more likely a nature, or because neither container is filled with magic, so it wouldn't be. I mean, the container is magic, but the liquid isn't. So
if they know what they are, would they be able to tell what liquids an alchemy jug can dispense?
Yeah, these are two special liquids that aren't in a typical alchemy jug.
One's orange Kool-Aid.
Let me look up alchemy jug. A typical alchemy jug.
Well, Pan did a 16 nature.
What, you mean they're not dispensing mayonnaise? Gallons and gallons
Or
of
oil,
mayonnaise?
or water, or...
So, to tell people who don't know, an alchemy jug can produce, at will, 10 gallons of water, 3 gallons of wine, 1 gallon of milk, 1 gallon of vinegar, 1 gallon of vegetable oil, 3 cups of acid. There's other ones that can do other liquids, like I've heard of ones that do poison, for example.
Mayo.
Mayonnaise, yes. But, in fact, I think I'm looking at the non-5E one. Let me just make sure that the actual 5E one isn't different.
Sendu, I'd like to propose an idea.
This is 5E. It produces acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, water, fresh water, salt water, wine. That's 5E.
You were saying something, Halbert? Oh, sorry,
Yes.
DM's still talking.
No. Jumping up.
Okay, here's my idea. We go back up to the second floor with our flask. I pour out some of the orange on the floor below. You pour out some of the blue on top of the orange, and then we brace ourselves just in case something go boom.
You expect it to cause an explosive chemical reaction?
I don't expect it, but I'm preparing for anything.
This is a kitchen. In the meantime, Pan did roll a nature check on the liquids pile.
That's what I was going to tell you. On that nature check...
While Halbert and Senju completely pointlessly argue over the liquids.
On that nature check, Pan, the blue jug is filled with hot tea.
Mmm.
The orange jug is filled with soy sauce.
The jugs
Gross.
are blue and orange. The liquids are not blue and orange.
Okay, so I've got soy sauce.
You got soy sauce and the other one. So they function like alchemy jugs. The only difference is they do not produce poison or acid, and instead produce tea and soy sauce.
Nightshade
These
is so
fit
fucking
in our
excited.
bag of
She
holding.
just starts taking all the tea. And she takes her book flail and sits down next to it and just starts drinking a cup of tea and reading her book flail.
How big is the opening of our bag of holding?
Probably 2 feet in diameter?
I think if we try to take it, though, the ghosties are going to be mad.
I don't care. That's...
Are ghosts in the room with you? You've dealt with the only ghost in this room.
What do you mean? There's...
2 in
Wait,
the dining
they're not
room.
in the
3
kitchen,
in the
though.
dining room.
Their attention is not on the alchemy jugs.
Yes, you exercised the only ghost who cared about the alchemy jugs.
Okay. Gotcha. For some reason, I thought all the ghosts cared.
Did we lose Gray from Roll20? Oh no, she's back.
I
So
would
if you
like
put
to...
those in the
I
inventory,
don't know
just
if my
mark.
message sent, but I was saying that my PC is shitting itself, so it was having its moment.
So if you're gonna put those in the inventory, just the only thing is put
Am I-
that one
no, I'm
is
not.
a.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, hello. I am back.
Are you good?
I'm
Okay.
I'm so sorry about that.
It
That's
is
okay.
not your fault, hon.
So one is a tea alchemy jug, the other one is a soy sauce alchemy jug, and no acid, no poison.
Do these
But
have
otherwise-
lids?
Yes, they have like little cork stoppers.
I was like, please don't tip these over and just have it continuously pouring out of the bag of holding.
You know what? We may find ourselves in a situation where an infinite source of liquid
Infinite
might
source
save
of
the
soy
day.
sauce? Like,
It's
we get a whole
probably
shit
not
ton of
infinite.
fish?
There's probably some limit, but
Hold on, no, that's an endless amount of tea, it sounds like. It just keeps coming out. It's like
Guys, we could
Gertie's
open a
food
tea
wallet
shop.
from Tales of Prydain.
If you look at the
both
link I
Jess
sent,
and Pan know for a fact that it produces a finite supply of other liquids.
yes. I was just gonna say, so it produces. If there's a table on the link I sent, they'll show you how much liquid it produces per thing. For the tea, it can do a quart of tea at a time, and for the soy sauce, it does a gallon of soy sauce at a time.
Whoever needs a gallon of soy sauce? Jeez.
Wait, so each time I take the cork out, it'll give a gallon of soy sauce. I put the cork back in, then I take the cork out, and I could do that forever.
Guys, we could get a
What's
giant
an action?
cauldron and just pour hot tea on it over and over again until we make a hot
So,
tub, and
listen,
then have a soap.
Listen, you use an action you use an action and name one liquid that activates it. Afterward, you uncork the jug and, as an action, pour the liquid out. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you name. Once the jug starts producing liquid, it can't produce a different one or more than one that reaches maximum until the next dawn.
Aw, boo.
So we only actually got 1 quart of tea out of it.
But that means that I would think that when you recork it, it refills with tea, and then you just have to use another action to pour it again. That's how I would read it.
Oh, I read that very differently.
Yeah, I read it once per day. One person gets a quart of tea.
Yes, that's how I read it.
Can I look at the text for that?
Yeah, it's in that link that Kyle posted.
Yeah.
I don't see a link
In roll 20, buddy.
roll.
The
Oh.
maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce. Okay, I thought it meant produce per action. Because it says that, okay, that's what I misunderstood. Okay.
I wanted a hot tub full of tea. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, it can apparently only do a quart of tea a day.
That's a really low amount of tea.
Yeah.
Like, it makes 4 gallons of beer.
Yeah. Yeah. I do think that's weird. We're gonna make it. It can do infinite tea and infinite soy sauce.
Woohoo! Not in battle though, right?
Oh, God.
It's called you dump the cauldron over and you close the door and you drown someone in tea and soy sauce.
Okay,
That's
but it does
what
say
it
it can
is.
only dispense 2 gallons per minute.
Yes.
Well, depends on how long those people are locked in that room.
Anyway. We
Hold
are
up, I'm gonna do
100%
some
gonna
math
take-
here. 2 gallons per minute.
No, we're
Is
moving on. We are
120
moving on.
gallons
Do that math
per
on your
hour.
own.
But this is a fun
Yeah.
tangent, guys.
Okay, so the party. Somebody said something about card games.
Yes.
Yeah, you look and they are playing. They're playing.
Bridge.
What do you call it?
Gin rummy. Poker. Texas
They're
Hold'em.
playing.
Blackjack.
They are indeed playing poker.
Boo. I don't like poker. Who likes poker?
I don't. Why are we... I'm very
Poker.
confused by all of
I
this.
barely know her.
But, Tish.
It's supposed to be liquor? I barely know her.
So, question 1: does anybody own a deck of cards? Question 2: does anybody have proficiency with cards?
No, I took Dragon Chess.
Great idea. Let's see.
Are you singing What If God Was One of Us?
Yeah, now you're gonna get us demonetized.
Sorry. Songs randomly go in my head.
only a
I was
few
singing
seconds.
a Christmas tune earlier, and I'm not in a Christmas mood. And I was like, why? And then I just kept singing it. I don't know. No, I don't, but I have a war pony named Temper. No Boulder's Bones or anything. Come on.
You do see a ghost set of dice on the table. Does anybody have a dice set or proficiency with dice?
I start playing the bagpipe.
Nope.
I start playing the bagpipe, and Theo starts playing the lute.
He's a 10-year-old who was just born who can play a musical instrument?
Do you believe in magic in a young boy's heart?
Yeah, no, I mean, he came out of the womb a level 1 sorcerer, so I mean...
Alright. Hey, team. Do we want to figure out what's going on with these people sitting at the table, or do we want to see what's in this next room?
Well,
I would love to know the next
we were
room,
trying to figure out what's
Albert.
going on at the table. We noticed they had ghost cards and ghost dice, so that's why we were asking if anybody in the party had dice or cards.
I mean,
Negative.
I don't have proficiency, but can we just play? Or
Yeah.
That's why I was asking if anybody owned cards, because right now they just have ghost cards they're shuffling.
Negative.
Alright, I guess these stay here for eternity. Fuck off, ghosts. That's Jessica saying that, not Nightshade.
Rest in peace.
Maybe we'll return one day and help them free themselves. Theo, come on. Off we go. Alright.
Hey, I fucked something up.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1 second. Un momento, por favor.
Je puedo esperar.
So, you notice that an ember inside of the fireplace is growing.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's not insignificant.
I pour soy sauce on it.
I raise an eyebrow.
Does it smell delicious? Oh shit.
So does anybody speak primordial or whatever the fire language is?
I'm gonna cast a quick comprehend languages.
I spell, me and Theo both speak primordial.
So yes, both Sendu and Theo and Nightshade, all would hear this thing being like, watch me out. Like,
We can't hear you, Kyle.
We apologize, honored being, for dousing your flame. May we reignite you.
Kyle, we cannot hear you.
oh,
We cannot hear you like that.
really? God damn it. Let me play something.
That's the issue with voice activity while doing a low, gravelly voice, is that your mic will not pick you up.
Yeah.
I have had that exact same fight myself.
Nope.
There was something really quiet there. I heard gravelly.
The funny thing is I can still hear Kyle whispering from the other room, but you guys can't
So
hear him.
it says, you know, you put me out, but can you reignite me and free me? I'm trapped here.
What would you like for us to free you? How do you want to be freed? What's keeping you here?
That is up to you.
No, what is
Fire
keeping you
can't
here?
burn forever, sweetheart.
You would see that this is not a fire. This is a fire elemental. It is alive.
Can I pick up a pan and scoop him on it like he's Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle and take him outside, make sure it's not raining, and put him on a piece of wood?
It's snowing outside.
Oh.
We are at the top of a mountain.
So first of all, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, one of which is the effect of lighting a small campfire, which I assume this counts as?
Yes.
Fantastic. So I'm just gonna... And the fire will spring back to life. Again, honored being, I apologize for our disrespect. How may we free you from this prison?
Nightshade shakes a pan at him.
He
Can we
goes to
deep
reach.
fry you?
He goes to reach his hand out, and there's like a wall of magic. He can't like move
Oh,
either
great.
forward or backward from the fireplace.
Halberd asks, how did you become trapped in there in the first place?
Zikron summoned me to heat this place and left me here.
Can I do an insight?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna ask him, is Zikron still here?
As far as I know, yes.
I would also like to insight him, like if I can piggyback on Jess.
Yeah.
Get on, brother.
On,
Just that was the
Multiplier
piggyback.
5 points higher and a roll 1 point higher.
on an 11 and a 12, you believe him.
That's fair. I feel like Sendu is also like predisposed to believe fire elementals. given their closeness to his own patron.
Nightshade starts looking around the fireplace to see, like, investigating to see if there's any runes or anything, any kind of spell or thing in the stonework to keep it.
The brick in the fireplace is covered in runes.
Nightshade points out the runes and says,
Oh.
if I destroy this, will you be free?
I do not know.
Do you want me to
Just-
take the chance?
Why don't you give me an Arcana check?
Can I give her the help action?
Yes.
Can I make someone else do it?
What is your bonus?
1.
Mine is also 1.
Okay. Well, let's try.
What are Pan and Halvard
Ooh,
doing?
I got
This is
double.
an Arcana check.
I got double dirty
Oh, shit.
20s.
Double 20s.
You find that, first of all, the runes are only in the kitchen part. They're not in this part.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so you find the runes, and yes, you get the idea that if you were to X out the runes, it would deactivate the spell.
I lift up the frying pan again, and I just smack them, and I scrub them out with a frying pan.
I can't imagine using a frying pan as a chisel, but sure.
I feel... Doesn't Nightshade have like 18 or 20 strength?
Yeah.
Try hard enough, anything's a chisel, baby.
I mean, like, I'm certainly not going to put my book near fire.
Yeah. So he gets out and he goes,
No one can
We
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
"Thank you."
You're welcome. Bye.
Have fun. Feel free to warm up the land.
Maybe don't go outside
Could
just yet.
Could you snowplow the mountain pass down? It's treacherous on your way out.
But they'll be like, I'll come with you if you can take me down the mountain.
I mean, okay. Hop in the frying pan.
We could, if you would care to accompany us. In fact, we intend to hunt down Zikron. the
Ooh,
same
you wanna
being
get up
who
on that?
imprisoned you here.
Who wants a little revenge?
He nods.
We actually have with us another being that Zikron imprisoned, and he, like, holds the book shut just in case Gazarazon tries to pop out.
You hear muffles from the book.
Maybe they know each other. Maybe they know each other.
Cinder, hurry out! Cinder, hurry out!
Let him out. Maybe
Do
they
I
know each
have
other.
to?
Yeah. Maybe they know each other.
He opens the book begrudgingly.
Halvard asks, "Do you two know each other?"
And he looks at that guy and he's like, what's his name?
Did anybody get any of what Kyle said?
Which part?
He was just
I
singing.
got none of it.
The part before the laughter.
He was singing. He said his name and he did a little song.
He was
Okay.
like, this is ridiculous. And the thing is, this is not even just on my computer. This is on my camera. And I thought this was a good camera. Maybe it's a good camera, not a good microphone. But maybe it's not even. I don't know. But
Is it possible that your sensitivity on Discord is set up too high?
maybe that actually might be it.
Say, I
This
bought
is
that
your
camera for the
webcam
video, not
microphone?
for the sound, for sure.
Did you say this is your webcam microphone?
Yes.
Those are notoriously bad.
Oh.
He won't wear
Oh,
my
yeah,
kitty cat headset.
I peak and go full bar just by talking regular.
That's because you're loud as fuck.
No, but like even when I try to whisper, I'm at max.
It's because when you
So-
whisper, you're still loud as fuck.
Well, no. Do I want
Yeah,
to?
but that doesn't explain why it's not picking him up whenever he's doing his gravelly voice.
I feel like he's too high pitch, or then he does like too low.
Yeah. What I can see when I'm down here. No, it's picking it up.
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. Okay. Moving on.
It's funny when it doesn't have to pick it up, it picks it up. But when you want it to pick it up, it's like nah.
I still didn't get my question answered.
Oh, you asked me.
Do they know each other?
Oh, I had said it, but you couldn't hear me. So Gazra Azam had been like, oh, hey, that's G. And then the fire elemental was like, yeah, I'm G. Do I know you? And then he's like, yeah, remember we went to that party together back in 1455? And, like, they have a whole... Okay, cool. So...
Was it the first Pilgrim's friggin' supper? What's up?
Well, no. See, in D&D right now, it's 1492. That's the real year. No, Kyle's not making that up. That's a factual thing.
Okay, Christopher Columbus.
So, since it's 1490 something, I just picked something that was 40 to 50 years ago. Okay. Yeah. So, we have one more room to look at. That's here.
Sandu, close the book, please. Oh, Sandu's not here.
He closes the...
Okay, well, that's that.
We approach...
This room, has stone racks along the walls holding giant-sized morning stars, shields, warhammers, and helmets, all with icicles hanging from them. The room also contains a padlocked wooden chest in one corner and an enormous wheel-shaped whetstone in another corner, frozen in position. Standing by the wheel is a cloud giant ghost staring blankly into the sky.
We get the fire elemental to go over and warm stuff up.
Okay. G walks in, warms everything up, and the ghost, which was trying to sharpen weapons, successfully sharpens a weapon now that it can spin, and passes on.
Hell yeah.
Well, how about that?
There is a chest that is also now melted from being frozen solid. It is locked. And we don't have Wes.
It
we
is
don't
a
have
mimic.
Lamb. It is not.
It is a mimic. Let's
Does
see.
anybody have thieves' tools?
Let us see.
I have nothing.
Uh,
I have an axe and a lot of strength.
You could try to break it open, but you might break what's inside is the only downside there.
yeah, I don't have anything except for my fist.
Isn't there some sort of spell that can unlock magical
Yes.
unlock?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
called
right.
knock.
There's yeah, but I don't think anybody here has that.
No.
We'll ask. You get
Could we ask our fire elemental friend to hold the lock until it melts?
JD, do you happen to have thieves' tools? I would doubt it.
Let me check. Hilariously, I do.
Can I break the
Cool.
door?
So what all you missed was that in C3 it appears to be a frozen over armory, and there was a ghost in here that was trying to grind his weapon on the whetstone, but he couldn't because it was frozen. So we had the elemental G come in and melt everything down, which unfroze the whetstone, so the ghost passed on. And then now there's a frozen chest that's no longer frozen, but it is locked. Hence thieves' tools.
Well, conveniently, I happen to have thieves' tool.
Sweet.
All right. Please give me
That's
a thieves' tools
a
check.
thieves' tools plus dexterity.
You can actually click on yes, but you could also click thieves' tools in your inventory, and it would tell you like do you have proficiency or using dexterity, and then it would do it for you. But yeah.
Does that? Nope. That didn't do it.
Not under proficiency, but if you go to the inventory, then you want to click use tool up in the
I've never utilized this case of.
Yeah, before that I always just used sleight of hand.
I think the only reason it's good is that way if you have expertise or like you have to add a certain modifier but yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you probably could just do.
Okay. So this is based on dexterity or intelligence or wisdom or what?
This is dexterity. But if you had something that let you use something else, that's where you would change it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Is anyone giving me the help action on this?
I will
give you
help.
the help action.
Y'all are both angels, you know that?
Oh,
That is
wait.
a 23. Thank you for the help action.
Woohoo!
All right. Yes. It pops open. Inside, you find 3 things. And I'll just tell you what they are, because you can have them identified anyway. 2 greater healing potions.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And a rusty iron sphere. The iron sphere is actually something I've never heard of before.
I'm waiting.
They're called Iron Bands of Bilaro.
Link?
Yeah, I'm gonna post a link.
Wait, it's a spear, which is actually an iron band?
Sphere.
It's a sphere. It's a sphere made of bands, kind of like a rubber band ball.
Oh.
Sounds like something that would come from
Let's
Iron
see.
This rusty iron sphere measures 3 inches diameter, weighs 1 pound. You can use an action to speak the command word and throw the sphere at huge or smaller creature within 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. And then it wraps them up in bands.
Oh my god, it's a Pokeball.
It's literally, yeah, it's a Pokeball. Yep.
Amazing.
I feel like because it uses a dexterity modifier, this is probably best in Pan's hands for the time being.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have our Rogue here. Although I wouldn't really trust him with it either, to be honest.
I don't think
think
Rogue has
that messes up my
ever
feeling.
taken any actions against us.
No.
I don't know.
DC
so yeah,
20 strength check.
I would say for now, Pan, go ahead and take these, and we'll revisit that when we get back to Candlekeep and have a full party with us.
Yeah.
Can we
Okay,
get that
yeah,
added
that
to
works.
the... Oh, we already got it in the loot.
I already got it in there, baby.
Woohoo!
Hey.
All right, 4 minutes to go, guys. Jessica needs to go to bed. Where are we going?
Downstairs, I think.
Down, down, baby. No,
Oh, as
she's
you
in the
approach the staircase...
Is Foos just staying in there forever?
Yeah.
Foos lives there now.
As you go towards the stairs, you see a couple things. You see 1 water elemental on the basement staircase, and you also see 6 ice methods.
Oh.
Cool. It's a good thing we have a fiery water elemental. Or a fire elemental.
For reference, we know what water elementals can look like, but ice method.
Adorbs.
Right. I wouldn't call it adorbs.
He's
but
like,
okay.
shh.
He's got no genitals.
Would you prefer he had a dick?
Would you prefer you had one?
I don't. I'm a warforged.
That's,
He's got
sounds
attachments, though. Don't worry.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
I was not produced with the intention of reproducing.
I was, and I genuinely enjoy having
Not in front of the children.
that capacity.
Yes,
Chil-
summoning storks. It's a fun activity.
Children, plural? Are you having another?
Well, Pan's here. She's only 16. He's only 16.
Oh, no, but also, we know for a fact that Nightshade already had 1 daughter previous.
Who is somewhere.
Is the daughter here?
No.
I was just concerned because she said children.
Pan is
Plural.
only 16.
He's killed people.
Anyway.
Cliffhanger.
Do we
Just
wanna go
because
ahead
he
and
has
end it
chlamydia
here?
doesn't mean he's had sex.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we're not. This makes no sense to start a combat with only 2 minutes left, so we are gonna end it there. As the party faces off against 1 water elemental and 6 ice creatures.
Cliffhanger.
Snaps and claps, everybody. Good
Amazing.
game, good game.
Yay.
So what do
Good
y'all
job,
think of my
everyone. Good
child?
bosses.
Was it good? Was it bad? Is it dumb? Should I give him to his father?
Yeah, you'll give him to his father.
I mean, I'm gonna say having a level 1 sorcerer follow us around is already kind of wild in terms of just sheer action economy and options. I know as a DM, I would never allow that. That child would have been absolutely nothing but a punching bag waiting to be killed.
Well, that's the thing. Jessica's going to spend the rest of the game having to roll saving throws for the fucking thing.
Oh, poor Theo.
Like, I'll take this advantage so my kid doesn't die.
Well, that's absolutely Jessica's choice. But, like, my point is that having an extra person, especially an extra spellcaster, in the party, I mean, that's already an impressive drain on action economy.
Mhm.
Plus the almost inevitable angst it will cause when he's within the range of some monster's area attack. Because we're level 11. There's a lot of nasty shit we're going to be
Yeah. So when you're level 20, he will be level 10.
Is he leveling up with us?
He's a growing boy.
I think we leave him with the father.
If you
I
leave
think
him with
that's
the father-
entirely up to Jess.
If you leave him with the father, he does not level up. If you take him on adventures, he levels up.
I think that the decision is ultimately up to Kyle as the DM and Jess as the player, because it's
Yes.
Jess's cohort, functionally.
Yes.
I will say, in my professional opinion as a DM, I think this is giving a tremendous amount of power to one player.
So how do you balance that?
Say, well, I wasn't
By
really
killing
going
him.
to use him. I was going to use him socially, but not in combat. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. We talked about giving him, like, flavor powers and flavor abilities.
Yeah, that's
but he
why all
doesn't-
my cantrips were like friends and prestidigitation and
Oh, sure, but I mean, you already attempted
message.
to use Featherfall with him earlier in this session, which is a straight mechanical benefit.
Hmm.
Like, that's essentially having a suite of magical items with us.
Mhm.
There's got to be
Regardless,
some balance.
That is simply
to it.
my objective opinion. I think having Theo around would be an interesting thing flavor-wise. I just think that there's a lot to consider with giving one of the player characters an entirely other character to play.
Yeah, something to think about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's 10. I'm a grumpy grump, and I gotta go to bed. Sweet
Hey,
cheeks.
I respect that. Thank you for keeping us on track.
Yeah. Good night. I'll see some of y'all tomorrow.
Definitely. Y'all have a good night, folks. Kyle, thank you for the excellent
Night.
session as always.